Hello, everybody. I'm back, and I got my glasses. What a day! What a day it has been. Hello, everybody. Pickle, by the way, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 2 whole months. Emma, again, earlier that moment ago with that sub as well, the gifted sub. Thank you. Hello there, Cheese. Hello there, Ish. Hello there, Castley. How are you doing? Kerosene, Sleepy Roses, of course. Anzo. It's good to see you all. Joji, what will you be dressing up for as Halloween? I personally won't be doing a Halloween costume. I kind of asked you guys earlier, and it seemed like some of you guys were going to be dressing up. Actually, it seemed like a good portion of you were dressing up, but I currently don't have any plans on doing a dress up. That might change, though. That might change. But probably not. I'm going to go as Remick from Sinners of the Vampire. Ooh, that's actually a good one. I like that idea. Sorry, I'm just getting the music ready. I just dealt with some nonsense, guys. I just dealt with some nonsense for real. Like, wild nonsense, but it's okay. I'm here. It's only been 12 minutes into the stream, and I'm here. It's fine. Sorry for the wait, guys. I'm here. I can tell you what happened. I went to prepare for my flight for DreamHack Atlanta tomorrow, and then I found out, wait a minute, those dates don't look right. What the hell? And it turns out I had booked flights for December on accident. So I had to very quickly hop on and buy new flights for tomorrow. So that was great. I'm very lucky that I was able to get a refund on my flights. I'm very fucking lucky. Extra December trip to Atlanta. No, no, no. No, thank you. I'm going to be traveling end of November as well. I don't want to do another trip over to Atlanta early December. That would be too much. That's an expensive error. I'm very lucky I was able to refund it. It would have been really fucking cringe, though, if I was not able to refund it. I was really worried for a second, too, because when I booked it through like a different site than the airline, and I was like, you have to go to the airline to do it. And I'm like, yep, I'm about to be told there's no refunds. And then they were like, no, there's a refund. There you go. And then the other flight, the return flight home, had refunds built in, so I just like did it through there, and it was not a problem. Angry Bird, yes, I do have a little Angry Bird over there. Thank you, Angry Birds, for giving me an Angry Bird. That was cool. Also, 2 Beaver streams in one day. We are being spoiled indeed, Aqua. Indeed. That's why I don't necessarily feel too bad about being late today, to be honest. It's like I streamed 13 hours yesterday into today already, so I've definitely done a lot of gaming. We've been gaming, guys. We've been gaming. But that's okay. All right, we're going to be gaming some more. The plan for today, we're going to hop back on the Lizzie playthrough of Zomboid. We're going to start that off for this evening. And then we're going to do a little bit more Arc Raiders. The stream tonight is not going to be 13 hours. Just a heads up for you all. It's going to probably be more like 4 to 5 hours. Just a heads up. How did Arc Raiders go? Oh, Sleepy Boy, it was amazing. I had a really good time. I got a lot of quests done. I have all of the maps unlocked, which is great. I have a ton of gear. Nearly have my workshop fully built out. So I'm feeling good. Why not 14? Actually, I would be able to do a 14-hour stream technically. Because if I'm going live now at 6:30, 12 hours would be 6:30 a.m. And then, yeah, 8:30. So I guess I technically could do a 14-hour stream. That's a good point. But I probably still won't be doing that. I still won't be doing that. But it's possible. Gonna have to check out the VOD to see. It was a lot of fun. It was a really, really good time. And there's drops right now in Arc Raiders, by the way. There actually are drops for Arc Raiders. So, you guys, if you were watching early this morning or lurking, if you had your PC on, you may already have those drops. Because I think I did enough hours for that drop, like all the drops. So we'll have to see later on. I have to finish my kids' costume. What are your kids going at? Is that Tropical Baja? Oh, you know it. Tropical Lime Team. This is technically the normal flavor, by the way. I needed that. Oh my god. I needed that. That's really, really good. I am tempted to play Arc Raiders now that I have unlocked a dance emote. I have the dance emote as well. And apparently I got a second emote too. Sally Face. What is Sally Face? What is that from? Maybe I'm mistaken. Hello there, by the way, Colin. How are you doing? I feel like I'm mistaken somehow. I don't know if I remember what Sally Face is, quite honestly, but that's okay. Give me literally like 2 more minutes, guys. I'm sorry. I have nothing set up. I need you guys to understand. When I ended stream, I immediately went downstairs. I was like sleepwalking, making lasagna. I threw it in the oven, and I slept. And I just fucking passed out. And I woke up and the lasagna was done. It was 4 in the afternoon. It was sitting in the fridge. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, that was good. Emma, thanks so much for the 200 bits. Girly, how are you doing? Plot twist, I'm working on my mom's Halloween costume. What is your mom going for Halloween as? I don't understand anything, guys. You're great. You're great. You don't understand anything? You need to join the army right now. You are perfect. I'm trolling. Anyways, let me go ahead and just set up the multi-stream. I wasn't sure if you were going to pass out and the lasagna was going to burn. Oh, thankfully I had other people watching the lasagna for me. I told them, like, yeah, I'm going to bed. Just watch the lasagna. They're going to be eating the fucking lasagna while I'm gone anyways. They're going to have all my lasagna. I had literally one slice of lasagna. I might have one more after my stream. And then, you know, I'm not having the lasagna anymore. It's going to be gone. You know. That's very generous of you. I'm a benevolent beaver. I had ground beef that was going to go bad if I didn't cook it. So I was like, I wanted to wait, but I knew if I waited, the ground beef was going to be bad. It was going to be spoiled. So I had to cook it today. Lasagnatizing. It is amazing. It was amazing, team. The lasagna was actually very good. Probably not my best lasagna, but it was still a pretty good lasagna nonetheless. Benevolent Beaver, indeed. Good morning, Beaver. Hello there, Cody. Good evening to you. It's 6:54 in the evening. I am preparing the YouTube multi-stream. And then we will jump in. But yes, today will be a shorter stream. I have no expectations about the length. When I am back from DreamHack Atlanta, though, guys, I'm telling you, the schedule is finally going to be proper. I'm going to be returning earlier on Sunday now because I had to get new flights. I think I'm actually returning now at like 4 p.m. Sunday, so I might even stream Sunday evening. We'll see. Will there be a giveaway? Bubbles, I have no giveaways for tonight. If you're talking about the Arc Raiders key giveaway I did, I've already given that away. It was done early this morning, right at the end of my morning stream, and that was Chungus who ended up winning the giveaway. So shout out to Chungus. Honestly, it's kind of cool that Chungus won the key giveaway. Of course, it's Nightbot. It's completely random. I have no control over it. But I think it's cool that it went to someone more long-standing in the community than, I guess, a newer viewer. Because I feel like the Arc Raiders key, I mean, that's like $40 right there. So it's kind of nice for Chungus to have gotten the key. Hopefully I can get more keys in the future for you guys. I would love to do more giveaways of Arc Raiders if I can. No guarantees, of course. But if you did not win today, of course, the game is available on Steam for $40 if you want to. If you want to. Good Thursday, Beeve and chat. Hello there, Pox. How are you doing? You've come right as we are preparing to Zomboid. It is time. I've been on the rating of the Arc all day. Shit's good. Yeah, Breadsy, the game is great. The game is really, really good. We're going to be playing it again later on after some Zomboids. I'm going to do probably like 2 to 3 hours of Zomboid and then like maybe an hour or two of Arc Raiders. I really want to play that game more, man. I don't know. I had a very fun time. I think literally the only reason I got off is I was exhausted. It was reflecting in my gameplay too. Like I was not able to focus on anything. I just wanted to run around and find the items I needed to complete my quests. I didn't even want to loot. But also my stash is completely filled up. on Arc Raiders right now, so I can't even really loot, period. I need to sell more gear or recycle things, but I'm such a goblin when it comes to hoarding loot. I'm like a little dragon sitting on top of my little gold pile. So I don't know. Todd and Squirrel, hello there. If you guys don't want to pay full price, literally just put it on your wish list. That's true, you could just wait for a sale. I'm sure probably around Christmas time there will be a sale on Arc Raiders of some kind. Time for the best Zomboid character ever. Yes, guys, we are going to be continuing Lizzie in just a moment. Lizzie's kind of fucked, though. I'm going to be honest. Lizzie is not in a great spot. I actually do have a plan. I have a strategy in mind for fixing Lizzie, basically. But we'll see how it goes. Thug, Silver, hello there, Shaz. Blue, welcome in. What is the gamble? We have not even begun the gamble yet. We'll see in a moment, though. I believe women can overcome anything. So true, Joji. So true. I love the Homelander quote. I'm inspired right now. Are you inspired? Oh, yeah. Real inspired. Girls, get it on. Done. Girls, get it done. Sir, can we speak right now? We need the voice to come out. We need the voice again. Yeah, yummers. Yes, the Lizzie is deathly ill. Okay. I forgot about that. That's fine, though. That's okay. We can resolve this. I did hear, Gem, about the new season of Gen V, and I probably will try that out soon. We'll see. I might give that a shot. We'll see. So let me quickly get the multi-stream set up for you guys. Let me go live across all the different platforms, and then I can tell you guys the plan for today, because there is a plan. There are concepts of a plan. That I think will be fairly successful. We just have to believe in ourselves, okay? Yo, Beaver, what's up? Sorry for being late. My stupid PC decided to be SOD. Ooh, no worries. I mean, I was late anyways to my own stream, so don't even feel bad. Don't even feel bad. I'm sorry you had an issue with your registry keys, though. That sounds very complex to have diagnosed. I am so lucky I have not really had any sort of wacky PC issue in the past, like, year or two. Smallish, hello there. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream, guys. Technical, thank you for the 10 stream streak, by the way. Aqua earlier with the 65 as well. Thank you for the stream streaks, everybody. What we are going to be doing today is continuing the Slayathon run. Right now, if I close out of my map, guys, the Lizzie is not doing well. The Lizzie is very ill. The Desolation is subbed with a Prime. I appreciate the Prime sub, the Desolation, for 6 whole months. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. But the Lizzie is very ill. That's not ideal. We need to fix that. So, might be wondering, Beaver, what's the strategy for that? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have one. But we need food. And food will hopefully get us better. And where better to get food than down over here by the food market plus the restaurant? There's probably going to be ketchup that we can use and just literally drown in ketchup, which would be nice. That'd be good to do. Plus, there's probably going to be food in the store itself. And, of course, there are other houses over this way that we can loot. Maybe it'll have butter. Maybe it'll have other gear like that. And on our seeded EA playthrough, down here was not even that bad. So Insane Pop should not be... It should be pretty equal. And I think I looted all these homes. I can't remember if I did or not. I'm going to assume I did, though. Need some hot sauce to burn it out of you. I would love to do that, actually. Oh, I need to put on my bag. Hold on. Oh, that cough is diabolical. Yeah, that cough is really, really bad, guys. Where's the backpack? Is that back over here? Yes, it is. Okay, I just want to make sure I did not lose that. You're up early, especially after last night? Guys, 6:30 p.m. Eastern is when we start, of course. That's when we start. Geo, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Unusual with a 110 stream streak. Thank you for that. 2 more streams until broadcast 800. You are correct. And yes, we will do a gamble. We are finally 3+ months into the playthrough, actually. I didn't realize that. We'll do 3 months And we'll say 3 days. Prediction is running right now. Rhapsodies, welcome in. My vote might be a no today. The way that cough sounds, it's bad. Oh, it's only a nasty cold, guys. It's not even that bad. Okay? Just a horrible cold. I need to make sure my flashlight is on there. Let's go ahead and throw the sleeping bag on there as well. Alright, and we are fine to get out of here. Yeah, this cough is really bad. I forgot we lost our hat as well. How is Lizzie doing on food? Really bad. We're going to fix that right now, though, guys. As long as we don't have helicopter vent. If helicopter vent comes today, then we're screwed. Oh, I can't have you... Wait, did the car... Wait. Start? Okay, don't... There we go. I was about to say, there's no way you're doing this to me. I am a little bit worried helicopter vent may happen. We'll see. We'll wait for 9 a.m. to pull up. Okay, there it is. 9 a.m. Let me know if air activity is coming. We're definitely due for a helicopter event. You do indeed, by the way, Zocker Boy. We're listening to Riders on the Storm right now. Streaming until 9 a.m. again? No, definitely not, Zach. Definitely not. What up there, by the way? New Domi. How are you doing? Monsieur, thanks so much for the follow on TikTok. Air activity today? No? No air activity. All right, we're chilling. We are good to go. This cough is going to be the death of me, though. Oh, no way I'm low on fuel. How are we that low on fuel? Have we really been driving around that much? Let's fill up our car then before we leave. How did she get sick? Lizzie got sick because we went out into a rainstorm and tried washing our clothes. And that was apparently not a great idea. Also, the gas goes on this side. I'm trying Arc Raiders. Is it good? It's a great game. We're going to be playing it again later on. I'm going to be playing it later tonight, guys. What does being sick do other than the coughs and the sneezes? That's the main thing. How late did you stream yesterday? I went to bed at 11 in the morning today. It definitely said air activity. I did not see that. Is that cap? I feel like that's not true. I swear I'm not tweaking. It said vehicle activity. Am I tweaking? I did not see air activity. Did it? It said air activity? Wait, other people are saying they saw air activity. Hold on. I mean, it's about to be 10 a.m. Let's find out. Come on. Wait. Oh my god, I don't have the radio on. Fuck me. Oh, I might have missed it. God damn it. I 100% missed it. Did it say air activity? No. Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright. Well, alright. That'll do it then. That'll do it. We're gonna go hang out in the base then for today. Never mind. Alright. Today is a day of nothingness. Today is a day where we will, I guess, starve in the base and wait for the helicopter to arrive. I can grab my food from there just so I have that. And we'll try to just do workouts and literally burn the disease out of us. So you guys were not wrong. You guys were not wrong. Go to bed. I actually do have a sleeping pill. I could just pop a sleeping pill. It's my last sleeping pill, though. And then I don't have any more. So I'm a little bit worried about doing a sleeping pill, quite frankly. Get inside. Yeah, I do need to shut that. And then, yeah, we get to enjoy the darkness. I voted no, so I probably shouldn't have said anything. You definitely kind of threw by doing that, but that's okay. We're just gonna have our lovely fruit cocktail, our fruit beverage, okay? Boom. Alright, and now let's try some workouts. Let's get some sit-ups in. We'll build up our fitness a little bit. Try to burn the disease out of us, and that will be our day today. We will do nothing but workouts and burn the disease out of us. I wonder what time... Oh, it's working! It's gone! It's gone. I'm so happy. What is my favorite genre of music? I'm actually not even sure the name of the genre, but like music that Jungle makes, if you know the band Jungle. That's like my favorite type of stuff. Dude, that's fucking insane. I literally just did an hour of sit-ups and the disease is like, okay, you've won. Okay, well, that's awesome. That's great. So I might just literally pop a sleeping pill then. Oh, I did not mean to queue. I might just pop a sleeping pill. And we'll go to bed. I don't have a garbage can up here. I gotta get a garbage can up here. I want to throw out my tin cans and all that stuff, you know? What up there, by the way, Wallish? How are you doing? There's a trash can. Throw that away. I gotta fill up more water. Fill that up for sure. This is why we play Project Zomboid. We love Zomboid, guys, alright? I wish that was like real life. I wish I could just work out in real life for like 2 hours. And then any disease I have is just burnt out of my body. Bad day to be a no voter. Indeed, it's every day is a bad day to be a no voter when we're playing as Lizzie, guys. I mean, come on. Come on, what are we thinking, you know? What time is this helicopter showing up? I'm very curious. 4 p.m. It's not yet arrived. 6 p.m. It's not. Oh, there it is. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is when it pulled up. I wonder if it's going to be a one and done helicopter event. Nope, it's a 2. At least. Make that a 3. Wow. Nighttime helicopter event, too. Somewhat diabolical, actually. Alright, well, we did absolutely nothing all day other than stand in this room. So, very understandable that we are uncomfortable and very bored. But don't worry, Lizzie. That'll change tomorrow, I promise. 5 in the morning we wake up. That is great. So, helicopter event was not that bad. I'm glad we stayed inside 3 times. Is very tragic. I have not heard of the mountain goats, no. Or maybe I haven't, I'm just not remembering off the top of my head. Is that a plunger with barbed wire? Yes, it is, and it's actually surprisingly a good weapon. Like, I thought it was going to be a troll weapon. It's actually kind of decent. But I do have level 10 short blunt, so everything should be decent. It is indeed, though, a plunger with barbed wire. Rhapsodies, thank you for the Prime sub for 9 whole months. I appreciate that a ton. Enjoy the beaver emotes. What are my specs? I have a Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. I have a 4070 Super and then 32 gigabytes of RAM. Arc Raiders is on the Steam storefront page. I mean, I would assume they probably would pay for that. I think you have to pay if you're a game developer to be put on the front page of Steam. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about Arc Raiders. I'm so sorry. 9950X3D for Project Zomboid? Dude, wouldn't the overkill? I know, it's complete overkill. But we do play other games every now and then. And I do a lot of video editing, I do a lot of Blender work. So I use it mainly there. Zomboid, you do not need the CPU I have. It is complete overkill. Why do the Build 41 headlights look better than 42? 42 headlights are actually a lot more finicky. And what I mean by that is you have to make sure the condition of your headlights is in good shape. Otherwise, the light will be very dim. So these headlights could be on their way out, but also the new lighting system just makes the lighting a little bit weirder as well. I have a mod that adds in headlights, though, which, I mean, I love these headlights. The high beams is really nice. What is the controller next to you in real life? This one? That's actually crazy you saw that on my little webcam. It's an Xbox controller for the PC, if I ever feel like playing games with Xbox, which I only really ever do if it's like a racing game, that's it. It's very rare. Or if I'm doing like casting stuff. Was that that might have been a raccoon back there, I don't know. Will I be able to run Zomboid on my Acer laptop? If it was made within the last few years, most likely. Oh, here we are, by the way. I think this is where I wanted to be. Dude, it's quiet over here. Wow, it is quiet over here. Remember when we were playing with Zooplar? Oh, thanks for the... You got scammed. Oh my god, you got scammed. We'll take that, though. Remember being over here with Zooplar, though, and how many zomboids were out and about this location? What a nice change of pace. To come out here, and it's only a couple zomboids, you know? Plus, we're level 10 short blunt. So, like, nothing horrible can happen to us. This is actually surprisingly durable. Why is the barbed wire plunger so durable? Might as well upgrade the CPU. What is your CPU currently? Because a 1050 to a 2060, I mean, that's going to be a step up, but I don't know if it's going to be like a massive step up. I almost feel like if you want to do that route, maybe get a 3060 if you can. I don't know if that fits within your budget, though. Why are you only using a plunger? Guys, we are level 10 short blunt, so the plunger is basically a katana. Also, I don't think the food market was looted, which is a really good sign for us. Really, really good sign. Loop, thanks so much for the follow. Why are they called zomboids? Because they're dubious little creatures, and the game is called Project Zomboid. My old 2020 gaming laptop could handle heavily modded Zomboid. So, the thing about this game is it is not a demanding game, it's just unoptimized. So, like, 90% of the time, the game is going to be completely fine. If you have, like, a basic computer, you could probably run the game no problem. It's when you're trying to do crazy populations or add in wild mods where you'll start to see things go wrong. Or whenever the game has a zomboid moment, I like to call it. And then, you know, then you're screwed. That's huge. We need that. I left my bag, though. That's really bad. Hold on. We can just load everything into the car. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna eat the candy. We'll eat all of that candy right away. No butter, sadly. We'll take all of that. I'm gonna leave the baking soda because we don't need that. Barbecue lighter, sure. Not a bad idea to grab that. Any other food in here? Olives, oh my gosh. Those are still good to eat too. Do olives not go bad? Interesting. Not in the dreaded Zombo moments. My game uses 32 to 40 gigabytes of RAM and all 24 gigabytes of VRAM. Your what the fuck are you doing on your Zomboid to make it run like that? That's gotta be... that cannot be possible. That does not seem possible. What is the food mark? Is it like Whole Foods? Kind of. Oh, here we go. Alright, we'll throw all of that into the back of the car. There's more down there, which we'll check out in a second. And then, of course, the restaurant, but let me offload. I don't have my bag with me right now, so I've just gotta throw everything into the trunk. These vehicles actually look in pretty good shape, too. So maybe I'll bring a car home with me. A spare vehicle. We could probably tow it. Yeah, only 24 capacity in the trunk, by the way. That is not ideal. Water pot, that can go away. Alright, and the 2 peppers, and we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, I do not have my normal jazz playlist playing right now. I just kind of have whatever going on. Lots of mods, I guess. AMD Adrenaline Stats is showing exactly those usages. Okay, dog, 24 gigabytes of VRAM is wild, though, on Zomboid. What is my Zomboid using right now, actually? I'm very curious. Now you have me wondering. I'm very lightly modded. I'm very, very lightly modded. Okay, so it's using about 6 gigabytes of VRAM. But I think some of that is also probably being eaten by OBS. So we can probably... I don't know. Probably call that half. And then I guess the RAM... I mean... Again, I don't know how much OBS is using of the RAM, but this also seems very high. But I guess if you have the RAM, you might as well use the RAM, you know? You might as well use it. Is there any food in here that I would like? I would like iron pipe, actually. Iron pipe would be nice. Any tips? I just got this game. If you're brand new, definitely check out my pinned post on TikTok. Goes over everything I recommend to a brand new player. But if you have a more specific question, I can do my best to answer it if you just drop it in chat. So all of this was building supplies, which is cool, but I don't need it right now. I don't need any of that right now. Yeah, I'm good on that. And then this is the bathroom. All right. Yeah, fill from the toilet. Perfect. There you go, Lizzie. Delicious toilet water. Oh, wait, I never checked that box, which is empty. All right, what about the restaurant? Is the restaurant loaded with goodies? Watch the restaurant be looted and somehow not the food market. Oh. Looks like there are some customers in the burger restaurant. Hello. I hope there is ketchup on the tables. Any ketchup? No, no ketchup. All right. That's fine. We can find ketchup in the back, I'm sure. Oh, they're in the back, huh? Oh, they're in there. I'm gonna go around. I don't want to be inside the building. I'm good on that. I don't want to be inside the building right now. Mad Platter, by the way, thanks for the 3-stream streak. You haven't gotten Lizzie's hat yet back? No. I mean, we just got rid of our cold, guys. And we just now got food. Which, we're not in a great position with the food situation still. We still need a lot more food. But this is at least a good start to solving our problems, you know? What is the kill count at? Right now, we are at 7,388 zomboids. Well past 500 zomboids. How well do you think you would do in a zombie apocalypse in real life? I made an entire short about that. If the zombies are walking, I think I'd be fine. If the zombies run, yeah, I'm dead. If the zombies sprint, it's over. Day one, probably. I don't think there's any coming back for me, if that happens. Was that lard in there? Oh my god, that looks like lard. You know what it means, team. You know what it is. Oh, yes, sir. We take that lard. Nothing quite like some garbage lard, okay? That's our favorite. Also, with the plunger broken, that's fine. I can rely on the pipe we just picked up. That's okay. Broken stick, I don't even need. Thank you, though, Jamboree, for the Prime Gaming sub for 7 whole months. It's very nice of you. I appreciate the sub. Enjoy the beaver emotes, of course. W dumpster lard, guys. It's the best. Seasoning salt as well. That's going to be great for our delicious stews later on. Is there really no ketchup in this burger restaurant? Dude, there's not even meat in the burger restaurant. There's no beef in the burger restaurant. There's not even a special on sale right now. What the hell is going on in this restaurant? Okay, so this was kind of an L. This restaurant was not that great. I have watched 28 Days Later. It's been a long time, though, since I've watched it. What would be the first thing you do in a zombie apocalypse? In a real-life one, immediately, like, find a safe shelter. Like, find somewhere I can just barricade and hold out until I hear news. Or something. Noobso, thanks so much for the follow. Beast, thank you for the follow as well. I mean, I'm assuming if I hear there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm probably going to be at home. I might not be at home, but, like, if I'm at home, I'm just going to, like, immediately just start fortifying my home. 28 Days Later is genuinely the scariest of the zombie medias. The one moment from 28 Days Later that keeps sticking out in my brain is the clip of that guy who's, like, literally watching, like, blood drip down. And then he's like, where's that coming from? And he looks up, and then the little splash of blood gets into his eye, and that's how he get infected. That, to me, is, like, the worst part of the movie. That's the worst part of the movie for me. I don't know why that's been stuck in my brain for so long, but I cannot get that image out of my brain. That restaurant was a money laundering front, like an Arby's. Dog. Don't lie. Alright, you love Arby's. All our food keeps blowing up! Yo, Pika lovers, thank you so much for the follow as well. Love the content. What more are you running? Do you mean the mods? Are you asking about mods? Because if you're curious, !point mods in chat, guys. The human meat nuggets at Arby's. Guys, I love those. New Lurking Boy. Been on the Zomboid grind for a week now, and I'm still loving it. 41, not 42. Why 41 out of curiosity? Are you just not interested in 42, or are you doing multiplayer stuff? Oh, no worries. If you're curious about the mod list, just like Mike did, !point mods in chat. All of my mods that I use are in that list. So the cars were actually not that great, I'm gonna be honest. So I guess while we're out here, we might as well check these houses over here. When we were playing with our boy Harlan on the C2DA playthrough last week, this area was not bad, and it's bad. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but that's not great. That's not quiet. I would not consider that calm, you know? I would not consider that calm at all. Oh, they're out this side, too. All right, we're gonna back up. We're gonna park the car over here. I don't know why there's suddenly an influx of zombies over here. It could just be the noise messing with me a little bit. All our food keeps blowing up! I love that video. We should do a Slayathon against just sprinters. I would probably do really bad. The Slayathon goal would probably be like 1,000 if we do all Slayers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think with, actually, I kind of forget. When we played sprinters only with our Olympic character a long time ago, and I'm not actually sure how many we took out in that time period, but I know we survived for about 2 weeks in Rosewood before meeting our violent end. It would be good content. I guess you're right. It would be good content to watch me suffer and struggle against the sprinting monstrous beings. Oh, that was a big stutter right there. I did not like that stutter. That's what I talk about when I say, like, this game is unoptimized. It just randomly is like, let's freeze. And it's like, let's not do that, actually. That playthrough made me check out the streams. Let's go, Marston. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos enough to want to come over to the stream. That's the inevitable goal. I need to do more long-form streams, guys. Or, long-form videos. If you're not aware, I did release a Arc Raiders video just recently. But yeah. What would you do if Build 42 multiplayer came? Guys, I would immediately just start streaming multiplayer. Like, no matter... I already have a plan with a couple other content creators. Like, the moment Build 42 multiplayer drops, our plan is within an hour we're streaming on a server. We already have a strategy. Alright, we already have a plan figured out. Did I bring over all the fence zomboids? I guess I did. Although there is a pile right there that is still lurking in the shadows. Hello there, Jamie. Hello there, Ethereal. How are you guys doing? Welcome in to the stream. 42 is the mint. 1,400 hours. Never gets boring. That's me as well, man. I love Build 42 a lot. I mean, it's buggier than 41 for sure. But I like a lot of the new content. I like the direction the game is going in 42. Oh, the baby trees, dude. I guess it's actually a good thing that we don't have a bag with us right now. Probably a really good thing. Yo! Bubbles, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits on Twitch. No way. I appreciate the heart bits, the pulsing heart. Thank you very much for the bits. You did not have to do that, but that's very kind of you. 1,000 bits, we are rich, we! Yes, we, guys. Thank you very much, though, for the bits. I appreciate that. Is the plan just Shambling Corpses Season 4? We will be doing a new Shambling Corpses, but it won't necessarily be a Season 4, guys. I have a special little trick up my sleeve. Matthew, by the way, thanks for the pumpkin on TikTok. W pumpkin gift on the TikTok. Alright, these guys have no idea how fences work, so I will teach them. I don't know where you're going off to. I don't know where you're running off to. There we go. They figured it out. Phil, thank you for the follow. The Shambling Corpses spin-off. Guys, we might be doing the Shambling Corpses... The few who remain. Or Dread the Sham... Yeah, Dread the Sham... Okay, that actually would be fun for a prequel. Dread the Shambling Corpses. I actually like that idea. I actually really like that idea. The Wizard's Keep? Wait, I need to take a look at that. I want to read both of those flyers. Let me read the Wizard's Keep. Oh my god! Hello, traveler. The little D&D Zomboid character. That's sick. Oh my gosh. Erkin Zal Plurt Kuzarler Dil Irvington. Or in human language, come visit the Wizard's Keep in Irvington. We went there. That's where we got our wizard's hat a long time ago. I think that was with our, I can't remember their name. The guy who was like a backpacker touring around America. That character that died in Ekron. We absolutely looted that store already. That's funny. That's very funny. What up there, by the way, Kaysen? The fact I can fill rain collectors with milk and plumb it to a sink and tap milk every day makes Build 42 great. I've never actually thought about doing that, but that's actually a huge idea. I've never thought of doing that before. Is day 1 or week 1 compatible with multiplayer? Day 1, I think, technically supports multiplayer, but it's super jank. Week 1, I don't think it works that well. I think both are super jank, but day 1 works a little bit better. By the way, Big Ace, thank you for the follow. Guys, thanks for all the follows on Twitch or TikTok or YouTube. Of course, if you guys are brand new to the stream, I'm live Monday through Friday at 6:30. No stream tomorrow, though. That's the one exception, because I'm going to DreamHack Atlanta. If you guys are going to DreamHack, let me know. Would love to maybe run into you guys and say hello in person. Oh. Oh. This is the first locked building we've seen in quite some time. That's a lot of them. Coming through the window over there. Yeah, that's a lot of them. But that's fine, as long as they're not on flank, which they are. Oh, the machine of efficiency. I don't get to take advantage now. Fuck. I was gonna form the machine of efficiency. And that is not allowed, tragically. What is the first thing you did when you played Project Zomboid the first time? My very first playthrough of Zomboid, I was so scared of the zombies that I spent my entire first in-game day hiding in my house, listening for zombie noises, hoping the zombies would go away. And then eventually, the zombies broke into my building, and I died. That was my first playthrough. I think I survived like 8 or 9 hours in Rosewood. And that playthrough taught me a lot. That playthrough taught me a lot. You know? Oh, that's right. That's still locked. I could probably come in through the side, though, as long as there's no one else. Oh, dude, I don't know why. That's like 4 or 5 zomboids on the door over there. And then there's still more in the rear. Why are there so many back here? I don't know why they're acting this way, but that's fine with me. Oh. Wasn't expecting you to go that way. I wasn't expecting a guy on flank either. How many more? Okay, it's just these guys over here then. That's wild. That's fine. We are closing in on 7,500. We will be 75% of the way there to 10K in just a moment, guys. Hello, me boy. Hello there, Nuts. Welcome back. Oh, another steel rod. We'll definitely grab that. I also need to rest up in a moment here, but that's fine. A decent Q buy. Breadsy, I don't know if that was a decent Q, to be honest. If you're happy with it, I'm happy for you. Just got off Arc Raiders, got to level 15. No, have you been playing the whole day, Shark? How long did that take to get to level 15? Because I think I'm level 6 right now. Oh, that's what we came for. That is what we came for. Throw that in my Alice suspenders for sure. Thank you very much, game. Okay, I thought there were way more on the door over here, but I guess not. Started at 8 a.m. Oh my gosh. So you've been grinding. And I've been grinding my running skill. How amazing. Nameless, how are you doing? You said you played Arc Raiders. Is it any good? Yes, I really had a good time. Hold on, there's something in my surgery eye. That's fucking amazing. I had a very good time with Arc Raiders. If you like Helldivers, they're not exactly one-to-one, but you could very easily just play Arc Raiders like Helldivers. You could just keep doing free loadouts and just fight robots the whole time. And that's kind of what I was doing my first session. Shroud was level 20 a couple hours ago. Bro, is he still on it? Oh my god. I mean, understandable. Shroud is an absolute tank, you know? How many hours do you have in this game? I have 2,500 plus hours of Zomboid. That's just Helldivers then? Well, you can also PvP. Like, there is a PvP element, and it's more focused, obviously, on, like, completing quests rather than, like, I guess, mission-based, where it's like you spawn into a location and you have a set objective. There's a bunch of different quests you can do all at the same time that then contribute to what you're able to do in the future. So, damn, I guess it is Helldivers, fuck. Ran into a lot of real big minis, though. Really? Dude, everybody was so friendly when I was playing. Dude, launch... I don't know if I'm ever going to run into friendly players like that again. Launch was so many people who were friendly. It was crazy. If you or anyone knows how to work on the Bandits mod on 41, please let me know. I get an error every time. I actually don't even know if Build 41 supports the Bandits mod, does it? I thought it was Build 42 only. The Pharaoh is such a great gun for the dam. Yes. I'm actually starting to appreciate the Pharaoh a little bit more as I played, because it made me realize how good it is destroying the Ark. I will take a 2x scope. I will actually take that bag, in fact, because I don't have a bag right now. I'll take a nice little police bag. Thank you very much, game. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon as well, so we still have time. Ooh, rotten sushi. Very gross. Probably smells really bad, too. I have yet to see one of the big boy robots in Ark. I have not seen the Queen or anything like that. I think in my first run that I spawned into, there was like an alert I got that was like, there's a really bad robot, but I never saw the robot, so I don't know where it would be. Queen is in the Red Lake area on dam. Okay, so that would make sense why I kept dying over there at Red Lake. That made me want to go sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Constantly spawning at Red Lake and then just getting melted each time with no chance to survive. It was, yeah, that made me want to go to bed. That made me want to go to bed. Silly Stingray, thanks so much for the 7 stream streak. I love your stream. I love your name, Silly Stingray. As opposed to a non-silly Stingray, or perhaps a menacing, evil, serious Stingray. New viewer to the channel and first stream. Hello there, Riku. How are you doing? Welcome in to the channel. Zomboid is a great game, guys. If you guys are just getting the game right now, it is on sale, of course, for the Steam sale. I think for Halloween. So it's definitely worth it. If you guys have not picked up Zomboid yet, it's like 13 bucks. 100% worth it. And if you're like, damn, Arc Raiders is so much fun, but I want to play Zomboids too. Do I have the mod for you? Remnants of Kentucky. Oh, hella books in here. I don't know if I need Forging Volume 2. I don't like that. Hold on. I might... Yeah, that's gonna get really... That's gonna get saucy in a moment here. That might be too much sauce. Oh, that's... Is it too much sauce? Uh, significant quantity of sauce detected. But not too much to handle. Actually, it's not even that bad. Is it only 2? I thought that was way worse. It sounded like there were, like, 10. But I guess it's fine. I guess it is fine. I saw Escape from Duck Cove. I was actually watching a friend of mine play it as well. It looks fun. I don't know if I'll be trying that out. But it does look interesting. Nice hat spotted. Do I swap? Do I just get the cowboy hat? I did notice the cowboy hat on that one dude. Let me get out of the building, actually. I think they're coming. Yep. I do not want to get caught and get sandwiched. That might be really, really bad. Hi, viewer. Have a good stream. Thank you. I appreciate it, Tori. How do you hit so fast? I am level 10 on short blunt. I have been grinding the short blunt train very hard. It has been non-stop short blunts over and over and over all playthrough. What is the most unique base location you've ever been at? Ooh. The most unique base location. Honestly, that's kind of tough. Let me take a look at the map. Because there's been a couple places I've based at that have been kind of cool. Shit. That's such a good question. That is such a good question. You know what? The one that's coming to mind... This was a multiplayer server. I don't know if I ever streamed this or not. But there was a base I remember some guy had over here at this radio tower that he had really well decorated. He had it really nice and based out. And I've never thought of basing there before because it's so out of the way, but for him it worked because he wanted to be kind of like left alone and do his own thing. And I guess he just kind of like... I think what he probably did was probably just go out, walk on foot over here to this road. I don't even know if he ever had cars at his base. I always base there? Are you serious, Nubzo? I've never personally based there, but that one time I was on that server and I went to this guy's house, I was like, damn, this is actually kind of cool. By the way, Psycho Hugh, thank you for the follow. If you don't mind me asking as well, what was the worst that you thought would be good? The worst base that I thought would be good? Ooh. You know what? That's actually kind of an easy answer. Probably this space right over here. The maintenance shop, the mechanic store, on the outskirts of Louisville. And at first, this was a very good base location. It actually was pretty nice because again, it's like a very cool base to decorate and build out. The way the building is built, you have that overhang on the second floor looking over that you could very easily snipe from or anything like that. But the issue is any alarm. Like at one point, I remember I think I set off an alarm or you guys did a queue or something. And all of the zombies over here, like all of them, just came up this way. So like any loud noise you make, basically you're just fucked. So the moment anything goes wrong over here, the moment you alert the zomboids to your position, yeah, it's kind of Jover. It's kind of bad. I had really high hopes for that base, and it just did not work out when I tried basing there. Maybe I could give it another shot, but that one to me is the one that like stung the most because I was very excited to base there. Also, the houses over here. I thought this area... I mean, I now understand that was very stupid of me to think that place would be quiet, but... yeah, I thought this little neighborhood over here would be like a very good, easy starting point for me to base at, and no, it was not. That's also really bad. What's up? Hello there, Squire. We are chilling right now. Continuing the Slayathon run. Oh, there's the cowboy hat. Oh, hold on. We'll wear the cowboy hat for now. Yeehaw. I don't really have another option, sadly. It is starting to get a little bit late, but I think we have a little bit more time to loot. I'm not too worried. I heard a zomboid. I think they're in the trees, though. I don't know. Are they in the trees? Oh, no, they're over there. Okay. Wrong direction. Wrong direction. Hello there, Raw. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Beaver and Chad. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing good. I'm surprisingly well rested, considering the 13-hour stream I did earlier. So that's good. Jason, hello there as well. Having a really difficult time trying to enter Louisville for the first time. Are you on build 42 or 41 out of curiosity? I can also show you a little tip in a moment if you would like. But I need to know if you're on 42 or 41. Tim, thanks so much for the heart me on TikTok. Thank you, by the way, Yeet, for the follow. Would you like horses to come to the game? Yes, I would. Horses would actually be really good, especially now that there are officially animals in the game. The horsing around mod, though, I think they should just port that vanilla. I think that should just be the model they take with the horses. Are you going to be doing Arc Raiders or the finals tomorrow? No stream tomorrow, Shark. I'm going to be at DreamHack Atlanta. I hate to have to take off more days, but I am traveling. So there will not be a stream tomorrow. I might stream on Sunday evening, though, because I'm only going to be at DreamHack for Friday and Saturday. I'm not going to be at DreamHack for Sunday. So maybe I'll do a surprise stream on Sunday, but my plan is next Monday, no matter what, I'll be back on, able to do my normal schedule, and we won't have any more interruptions to the schedule until end of November, which is great. I need to rest up for a moment, too. We've been running around all day. Okay, anyways. We're chill. We're good. Just got home from work. Time for some Arc Raiders. Hope your runs go well. I'll be playing Arc Raiders in a little bit for sure. I will be playing Arc Raiders in a little bit for sure. I just want to do a little bit more Zomboids this evening. Hello, sir. We're going to buy your handsome recipe. My recipe. My lasagna recipe is a sacred instrument, guys. It is completely secretive. I cannot give that away. You can ask, but I'll never tell. These two houses look looted. I'll quickly search them and then... Oh, alright. You were hiding in the tree. Very cool. Good for you. Oh, and we're high. Alright, so never mind. We're not going to do that. I thought that I rested up actually a lot more than I did. We're going to get out of here then, if that's the case. We're going to go. We're going to deep out. How good is Arc Raiders? It's pretty good. I'm going to be honest, it's really fun. I think if you have a group, you'll have even more fun, but I have been having fun as a solo. I was going to play Arc Raiders with that guy Preds tonight, and potentially a third, but I think both of them got very busy. I feel bad for Mr. Preds. He is catching up on so much work since he's been away. He's been traveling. Oh, that's not great. We'll bypass that for now. That's fine. I'm over encumbered. That is not helping the situation. I just realized. DreamHack Atlanta isn't even super far from me. I could reasonably drive over there in the afternoon. Only downside is I suck at public gatherings, so cons are very much not my thing. It's up to you, of course, Spoon. You know, I'll be there Friday and Saturday if you would like to come and say hello at the convention. But if you're not really comfortable doing convention stuff, I mean, no worries, you know. There might be other opportunities in the future. I'll also be going to DreamHack Stockholm. Anybody in Europe, if you're like, damn, I would love to say hello. I would love to say hello. That's why I'm going to DreamHack Stockholm at the end of November. Played the finals with a streamer and member of the Nightmare. I saw you talking about that in the Discord. I saw that. No, I don't think I have any plans to go to the Midwest. Guys, I'm going to be honest, after my Stockholm trip, probably no more trips for the Beeve until TwitchCon next year. This has been a lot of traveling. This will be a lot of traveling. And I'm going to be honest, October's been a great month, but it's also been a very hectic month. I have not had really an opportunity to breathe. And my November and December are going to be similar. My November and December are going to be very hectic as well, with a lot of stuff going on, which is exciting, but it's also like, damn, you know? Like January, I'm gonna be honest, January of next year, I might be chill, you know? Like, we might be pretty low-key. I might not do a whole lot of, like, special stream stuff. Might just be kind of like we hang out, chill, and play some Zomboids. That might be kind of the vibe we go with. But November, I can tell you guys right now. In fact, I actually could announce it. I want to do a more proper announcement when I get back from DreamHack Atlanta, but I'll tell you guys right now. The weekend of November 8th and 9th, I am actually going to be involved in a very big DayZ event that I'm really, really looking forward to. It is a charity DayZ event featuring, I think it's something like, what? 2 or 3 dozen I keep saying Zomboid. 2 or 3 dozen different DayZ content creators doing a giant charity event where it's kind of like a manhunt type thing. It's like capture the flag, but everybody has their own flag almost, and the flag is a hostage from another enemy team. So that should be very fun. Finally getting back into some DayZ stuff, which I'm very much looking forward to. Oh, I need to offload my gear out of the car. Let me do that now. My November looks like a bomb went off due to college schedule on top of streaming schedule. Yeah, it is. Last year, dude, I told myself, like, I'm not gonna let myself get very busy this time of the year, because I was very busy last year, and then just as busy. I would not say more busy, but just as busy at least. And it's kind of tough, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Licorice, that can go away. The water. Oh, I have 2 things of water on me. Those can definitely all get put away. I might just have a bag of chips right now. How's our weight doing? We have to be stable, right? We're not stable? I mean, you know what? I might just make the stew now then. Fuck it. Right? I might as well. We'll just alternate. Keep adding in chickpeas or kidney beans. A little cinnamon in there too with a bouillon cube. Boom. A little pepper. A little seasoning salt. Oh, that's filled up with goodies. That's a calorific stew right there if I've ever seen one. And I could actually just straight up eat that uncooked because it's all just beans, so it doesn't even matter. But I will be cooking it to make sure it is yummy and tasty. Let's throw that extra log in there too. It looks like we're finally getting low on the logs, or the fuel situation. Perfect. Light up the fire. What traits are good for a doctor build? I'm going to be honest, I have never really investigated a doctor build in Project Zomboid because I feel like first aid is not really that important. Even on, like, multiplayer. Like, I just don't feel like first aid is that valuable. So I don't know if I'd be any help there, unfortunately. But, I mean, I wish you best of luck if you're trying out a doctor run. I don't think I've ever done a doctor run. Or if I have, it's been at least, like, over a year. Why don't you use the electric stove in the house? Then I'd have to run the generator, and I waste fuel. And I don't want to do that just to cook up my stew. When I have perfectly good logs right there, guys. Okay? What up? Hello there, Jambon. How are you doing? Arc Raiders is like the Cycles Frontier. It's similar, yes. Very similar. But it's definitely more of a focus on PvE. I can't remember if Cycles was... I feel like Cycles was very even on the PvE, PvP. I feel like the big focus in Arc Raiders is just PvE. Of course, yes, you can fight other players. They allow you to do that. But it's very optional. Where I can't... with Cycles, I can't remember if there were ever moments where you were kind of like forced into PvP. Or not. I do not remember. How's the fire looking? Halfway done, that's fine. Thank you, by the way, Stinky, for the follow. I will be playing Arc Raiders later on this evening. For now, guys, I just want to do a little bit Zomboid. It's actually wild to see people asking me about, like, Arc Raiders so much. I like it, though. That's kind of cool. you know. What do you wish were added to build 42? Better netcode, which I guess we'll find out if that's happening or not. If there's not good netcode in the game, we're screwed. I'm gonna be honest. If the multiplayer netcode is really bad, like it is in 41, it's gonna be a bit jover. Finally, the stew is done. We will eat that and head to bed with Lizzie. Yummy, yummy. Let me put that outside to fill it with more rainwater. Oh, that was my digital watch. I actually need that. Wait, I don't need that. Wait, I have a second watch. Wait. How many watches do I have right now? This whole time I've just had a spare watch. I thought that was my watch. The black one, but I guess not. That's fine. We're gonna have to get more batteries later on, but I really do think we can get batteries at the warehouse. Go ahead and sleep. Arc Raider's just so damn good. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Orion, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We are back to Lizzie. We are back on Lizzie. We were playing with Lizzie earlier as well. We did like 8 hours of Lizzie yesterday. We are far into the grind. We are past 3 months at this point. 3 months, 2 days officially survived with the Liz, which is good, which we love as well. And today, now that we have our food situation at least in a much better position, we are actually gaining weight. We're at 79, double up arrow. Today might be a great day to get back out there and finish the fight. Halo moment right there. Maybe we get back into the quarantine zone. I'm sure at this point a lot of the dubious little creatures have definitely decomposed as well. I'm actually curious as well. I don't know if I ever responded to the person asking about getting through the quarantine zone. On 42, it's a lot worse. There's actually, if you follow this train track though, there is a secret little hole in the fence that you could break into that is very easy to do so on build 41. And then, as long as you're fine going on foot, like, you get out into the highway and you bypass the quarantine zone completely. Not that big of a deal. On 42, though, I don't know if that's really easy or not. We'll see. Are you a left wrist watch person or a right wrist? I'm a left. Left 100%. Oh, I did not mean to get out of the vehicle. So glad Lizzie is still kicking. Oh, Lizzie's doing well, Snow. The car is not. The car is definitely not. Are you right-handed? I am indeed right-handed. I saw some wear their watch on their writing hand. I mean, you can do it whichever side you want, I guess. I'm definitely a left-hand person, though. Because I wear a smartwatch, and it's just a lot easier to use the smartwatch whenever I need to with my right hand. So it goes on the left wrist, and I use my right hand, and that's how I use it. Which you guys remind me, I actually need to pack my bags tonight for DreamHack Atlanta. I have yet to do that. But thankfully, since I'm only going for 2 days, I don't have to pack like an entire smorgasbord of clothing, you know? I'm very fortunate about that. I'm very lucky that I don't have to worry about doing that. This area has definitely gotten a little bit more populated since I was last here. And of course it's going to be a foggy day too. Of course it has to be foggy. I'm left-handed, but I wear a watch on my left wrist. I rarely write anything anymore. I have not written anything in a long time. The last time I wrote something, which I don't count this, but it was for my passport application. That was the absolute last time I wrote. And before then, I had no idea when I wrote. No one writes anymore. You know, once you get out of school, I really feel like writing is just not a thing. People do not do that. You know? What is the goal for Lizzie? 10,000 zombie kills right now. That is our goal with the Liz. We are almost 75% of the way there. In fact, we are 15 zombies exactly from being 75% of the way there. Liz is a baddie. Her name is literally Slay. So you're not wrong, okay? She do be killing it out there. Ooh, ooh. Got 1,000,001 zomboids. And they can all kiss the pole. You know what I mean? Okay. Slowly pull up, though. This is where things could get a little bit saucy. For sure. Things could definitely get a little bit saucy. We'll see what happens, though, as we inch our way further towards the quarantine zone. Oh, this can actually, for now, go in there since I don't have my proper bag on me. Do I play with any mods? Yes, I do, guys. !mods in chat. Can you ever kill all the zombies on the map? Technically, yes, you could. But it's such an undertaking. It is literally like 1,000,000+ zombies you would have to kill to truly wipe out the entire map. But you could do it. There is a world where it's possible. I like writing. I've been working on a fantasy series for years now. Ooh. That sounds very fun. Are you, like, actually handwriting it, though? Or are you doing, like, just computer typing? I would assume typing, right? Because when I say writing, that's what I mean by writing. Like, actually pen and paper having to fill out a form or something like that. So, the dubious little creatures have definitely started to decompose around here. Very quiet. The fog is giving us a little bit of cover as well, which I love to see. Some of the zomboids are pretty observant, though. And even with the light cloud cover, we are being spotted. So that's okay. We'll manage, though. And we'll definitely get 5,000 here. We'll definitely get our 5,000 here. Your YouTube shorts have infected my recommendations. Love the content. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the shorts. Welcome into the stream. You've come at a great time as we're going to wipe out the quarantine zone today, potentially. Or at least that is the goal. We'll see if we are successful in that endeavor or not. We probably won't be. Let's be honest. We're not going to get through this today. But that's okay. We are going to keep it pushing. You know what? If I'm going to be cowboy hatting, I'd rather white cowboy hat, quite frankly. I'd rather just white cowboy hat. Boom. Also, really quick, let me just make sure. Okay, we're good. Molly them? I can't. It doesn't count towards my kill counter if I do that. If I molly, it does not count towards the kill counter. But it's pretty bad up there. Oh, it's really bad, actually. That's actually worse than I've seen it in a while. And they're actually making their way over. That's not good. Just thought about a white hat. It's nice to stand out, you know? By the way, Print and Destroy and Absolutely Hammered. Thank you both for the follows on Twitch. Guys, if you are new to the stream, the one thing I ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button. We are live Monday through Friday, of course, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you all return. Thank you, Daniel, for the follow. What is the current kill count? We are exactly 7,500. 7,501. 7,502. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,507. All good now. Okay. Yeah, they are definitely coming down this way. I think the knocking of the fence, I think all the zomboids banging on the fence is actually bringing them further this way. So, both a good and a negative. A good and a negative. What is your favorite build for Party Zomboid? Right now, this build that I'm using has actually kind of been diabolical. So I'm going Construction Worker with Thin Skin, Conspicuous, Prone to Illness, Slow Healer, Weak Stomach, Short-Sighted, Slow Reader, High Thirst, Polar Enthusiast, ignore that, Cat's Eyes, Dexterous, Brave, Gymnast, Fast Learner, Stout, and Herbalist. And Construction Worker has probably been the biggest, like, impact to my run. because it gives you, I think it's 125% XP boosts to short blunt, and you just level up so quickly. It's literally infinitely, like, just, you fight like 2 zomboids, you're level 1. Fight a couple more, you're level 2, you know? Within 2 months, just about, we were level 10 of short blunt. Oh yeah, they don't like the fences. When will they learn? When will they learn that those fences are a lot sturdier than they think? What are the zomboids considering? What are they thinking by doing this? He's level 10 maxed? Yes, level 10 is the highest it can go. Plus, I just leveled up my sneaking again. We're probably going to get very high on sneaking skill here at the quarantine zone. This is kind of counteracting conspicuous at this point, too. The fact our sneaking skill is so high, we're kind of counteracting conspicuous by a lot. High Thirst was nerfed, but I needed the points, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll take the points it offers. By the way, absolutely hammered. Thanks for the Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber, welcome in. I appreciate the sub. What is the best short blunt in build 42? I have been loving the tire iron. The only issue with it is for a tire iron, it is surprisingly not durable. It breaks fairly quickly. But whenever I get the tire iron, dude, it like 1 or 2 taps, basically constantly. How are the shoes doing? The shoes are great. We have military boots right now, so these are built to last. We're chilling. It's still green condition. We've had these for a month now, too. So the moment you get a pair of military boots, you're probably fine. You know? This guy does have a revolver. Plus a 38 revolver, but no ammo in said 38 revolver. All I care about is 38 ammo revolver. I am not going to fire up my gun right now. That seems like a very bad idea. Wait, is there one more there? Really? God, the audio over there, man. Play some jazz music? It is playing. We already have music playing. This is when you queue? Yes, now is when you queue, guys. When should you ever use guns? Emergencies or when you're going to a place that you don't really care if you're coming back to? Honestly, the quarantine zone is probably a fine place to use it. I just don't want to use it so close to the entrance. If I was in the middle of the quarantine zone, I'd be fine using a gun. I just don't want all the zombies to come over to the entrance and then I'm kind of like screwed. You know what I mean? Because they're already doing a good job of coming out. I don't need to make them come out at a higher rate, you know? Any horde clearing snacks? I don't actually think I have any snacks on me. I did have a bag of chips at one point, but I think I put it away. I guess I have cereal, actually. Why don't we eat half the cereal? That'll be a nice little treat. There we go. We've already been having to retreat a lot. You're right, Elysium. So I really don't think we need to add more fuel to the fire. The fire is already raging pretty well, in my opinion. You know? How is our weight looking, too? Still double up arrow. That is what I like to see. That is a good sign. Do short blunt have multi-hit? I think if you enable multi-hit, I think all the weapons have multi-hit. It's just a matter of the range, you know? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe short blade does not have multi-hit. I'm actually not... I have not played with multi-hit in so long, so I don't even know. But that's okay. How do I level up basic mechanics? Honestly, what I'd recommend, get the VHS tape. Go to a VHS tape store and read an XP multiplier book for mechanics. Watch the first tape you have, and you'll get level 2 if you fully read it. So, yeah, just right there. That's all you need to do. Oh, my eye is starting to hurt. And I don't know why. I almost wonder if I have something stuck in it that I can't really, like, tell I have something stuck in it or not, but it's fine. What are some early game horde clearing techniques? The fence, honestly. That's kind of the biggest thing. I still rely on it. I wouldn't necessarily say there's, like, a different strategy between early game and late game. It's just kind of the speed at which you do it, in my opinion. So the fence will always be with you, you know? The windows will always be with you. Oh, I do not like that they're having fun over there. I just want to go back over to this side of the fence and kind of chill. We'll have a little bit more cereal. I'll sit right there on the ground so we can rest up. No one's coming over, right? There is one individual who might know, but something tells me he does not actually know. So we are probably okay. May the fence be with you. Always, exactly. Yeah, the Zomboid just wants the fence over there. That's fine. Oh, hi there. That's okay with me. Let's get out of here. Yep, goodbye. How can you walk so fast? That's the super speed walk feature. So if you want to walk fast, this is kind of the game's way of fast traveling, guys. Right click, walk to, and you'll notice your character starts walking, right? And when you reach the box, he stops walking. If you do that and then you press the keybinds to super speed your character to go through time, you can just keep clicking. And as long as you don't reach the box, you'll keep running fast. So this is a very good way of basically fast traveling. That's a very easy way to fast travel. Get a cigarette for the anxiety. Why do I feel like if I take a cigarette, my character is going to die of lung cancer again like last time? That is a lot. That's... Did they finally break one of the fences over there? Like, how did all of them come out? Oh my god, that was nearly game over. So yeah, this is why we're not using a gun right now. This is why we're not using a guns right now. Was that Baja Blast? Indeed, Zach, indeed. I don't think there's literally anything we could do about anxiety. I think no matter what, our anxiety would be maxed out at all points. Because the Zomboids now can bang on those fences, yeah, the quarantine zone, you're just always going to be panicked. I think they need to work on the Zomboids' pathing a little bit and make them maybe a little bit less interested in destroying fences, because they seem to get caught up on that very often. Now, I am kind of abusing that to my advantage right now, but still. What is in your bag, sir? I like that ghillie suit he had on, too. Bag check? Nothing. Tragic. That's tragic. Your character can control time in a weird way, yes. Lizzie is a superhero. Bigger bag? I already have that one at home. I could take it over. I could just grab a second bag, I suppose. Maybe it's not a bad idea to do that, but... it's not something I am, I guess, super worried about at this time. Oh, this weapon is so wonderful. It's about to break, though. It is about to break. I see the durability at red. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, where'd they come from, man? That was a huge pile that just, like, suddenly appeared. None of these fences look broken. Unless there is somehow a visual bug where they can, like, actually break a fence, but it doesn't visually look like they broke the fence. I have no idea how that big of a pile pulled up on me like that. That was an absurd amount of zomboids. I might go back and get the pitchforks so we can start clearing out the people on these fences that are stuck. Because it's starting to get a little bit messy out here. But we're making headways into the quarantine zone proper, finally. We are slowly getting through. It is such a long process. But we will get it done, okay? We currently have 2 different characters now. Lizzie and Harlan that are trying to get in through the quarantine zone. So far, I would say Lizzie is definitely a lot more successful. I don't even know if Harlan's going to be able to do it, quite frankly. I think Harlan might have to go the stealth approach and just kind of run through. Or we just YOLO it. I don't even know. But whatever we do, we're not, like, once we go, we're not coming back. That's how it's gonna work. If I go with Harlan, we're not leaving Louisville. Like, we're locked in permanently. No, actually, this is not a CDA run. But this is sandbox mode. Normally, yes, I play on 1x to 4x for this run. Helicopters sometimes. Loot is lowered down pretty far. Oh, there goes that weapon. All right, that's fine, though. New weapon. Club hammer. Say less. Say less. By the way, Nerd Gaming, thank you so much for the super chat. That's very generous of you. Been a while since I saw anyone clear Louisville checkpoint. They made it a lot harder on Build 42. It is a lot more disgusting. But we're doing our best. I am going to have to retreat back to my base in a minute, though. We're not going to be able to stay here for much longer, sadly. Jojo, thanks for the roses on TikTok. Thank you as well, Gabriel, Oscar, and B. Massey for the follows on TikTok. I'm a one-woman cheeseburger apocalypse. Yeah, they really want the fences now, man. That's all they want is the fences. I'm going to go ahead. It's 2 in the afternoon. I mean, we could probably stay out here a little bit longer. I don't know what my fatigue is at. If I had to guess, we're probably close to drowsy with how much we've been running around. That's my one worry, to be honest. But, yeah. Oh, I got a text message. Oh, is the kitty start? Oh, the kitty might be back. We'll see. When did you start playing Zomboid? I started playing right around... I don't remember the exact time. But it was around the period where Build 41 was coming out with the multiplayer unstable build. So I played Build 40. I did Build 41 unstable for a little bit. Right when I upgraded to 41 unstable, I think like only a couple weeks later they dropped the multiplayer. Oh. Oh, I still have my knife. Why wasn't I able to stab? Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why. It glitched out for a moment. I couldn't stab anymore. Alright, there we go. Yeah, definitely getting a little muscle strained as well. I'm curious if that's from the knife or if that's from our short blunt. We are level 10, so basically muscle strain does not exist anymore on short blunt. Not even level 1 axes yet still. Halfway, in fact, past halfway on spears towards level 2. We're making decent progress. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's been like a month since it started. We started this playthrough end of September. In fact, it was like the last day of September we did this run. Or the day before. I forget, but it was like right around the end of September. Oh, is someone coming over? Hold on. We've just very luckily got rid of out of breath. We'll see if I can actually maintain that. Oh. Someone pulled up too. I do not love that. Did they ever fix the spear durability bug? No, I think that's actually intentional. With how bad the spears are, I'm pretty sure that's intentional. I might be wrong, though. Oh, dear. Booch, what have you done? What have you done? You know better than that. What are you thinking, Booch? Running should be most important skill, right? Or stamina? It's fitness, actually, that matters a lot for your stamina. If you're trying to level that up, in particular. Oh, dude, they are still going to town over here. I mean, we've done a number over here for sure. We're finally in there, you know? Like, proper. But damn. I'm kind of gonna wire in here for a moment. Yo, thank you very much, Joey, for the Prime Gaming sub. A lot of primes today. Oh my gosh. I do appreciate it. Pink, by the way, thank you as well for the follow. But thank you again, Joey, for the first time sub. I appreciate that. Oh, I need to finish. Thank you. That should not have been a 5-tap, or whatever the fuck that value was. That should not have been a 5-tap. I know you're out of breath ever so slightly, but you're better than that, okay? After we're done with this group, I will probably just go back to base, because we're getting a little bit hungry. I'm sure we're going to probably start seeing queasiness pop up. I will take the backpack, just to have that. We'll have a backup military bag. I like having the orange one as well. You know? But yeah. My body is a machine that turns deaf plus illiterate into strong plus athletic. Honestly, that's wild that you would go deaf, though. I mean, it is a ton of points. And I guess if you're already just blasting music, like, might as well, right? But I don't know. I feel like I could never do a deaf run. You know why I could never do a deaf run, though? Because if I were to make any sort of content on deaf, if I were to do a stream where it's a deaf playthrough, I'm telling you right now, I could even have it plastered across the screen in bright red text that fills up the entire frame. My character is deaf, there is no game audio. And people would still ask, no game audio? Beaver, no game audio? Where's game audio? It would be fucking inevitable. It'd be so bad. Thank you, by the way, Paul, for the super chat again. Sneaky donation. Greetings to Twitch. How are you doing, Paul? Thank you for saying hello to the Twitch viewers. Twitch audience, please say hello to Paul. Paul was so nice enough to say hello to you all. Don't be mean. So good to see you stream. Hello there. Welcome in their ideas. Oh, there's so many people saying hello back to you, Paul. Hella people saying hello to Paul. I'm probably gonna have to fall back in a moment. I want to try and wait until it's 1800, but I fear that our character's gonna freak out a little bit if we stay around here. I think we're just gonna fall. Is that my cat? Dude, I swear, I think my cat is clawing on my door, but it's blending in with the sound of the zomboids banging on the door. Maybe I'm losing my mind, though. I don't even know. Check. Here. No, she's not there. The cat is not there. How are you so good? It's just a lot of practice, guys. I've just been playing this game a ton. If you play as many hours as I have, you will reach this level. There's a lot of sacrifice you must accomplish for there first to be a great success. There must first be a great suffering, and the suffering has already been completed. So now we've been grinding. We have been grinding, and it's been going wondrous. Yo, no way, another Prime sub. Thank you very much, Kanoko, for the Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber. Enjoy the beaver emotes. We have finally hit high exertion, so you know what? We're going to slowly start backing out. I'll deal with the group we have on us, and we'll get out of here. Boom. Very, very good. Dog, what is going on? It's just primes after primes after primes. Thank you so much. Quaking with a Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber as well. Thank you so much, guys, for the subs. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Check the cat. I checked. She's not there. The kitty is not there. The kitty is hiding. The kitty is gone off to its own little universe right now. I don't even know where it is. I don't know where my kitty is. Emma, starting up a hype train. Thank you so much for the 300 bits on the Twitch. Thank you so much for that. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you guys for all the support today. The streams have been wild today. I'm not going to lie. Rubble, thank you so much for the hat as well. The witch's hat. How did Arc Raiders go? Brett, it was so good. We're going to be playing it later on tonight as well. We're going to definitely do a little bit of Arc Raiders later on. Panzer with a gifted sub to the community. Thank you for that. Molly coming in with 5 gifted subs as well. Todd, Charik, Anoil, Nage, and also Skill Bro. Enjoy the gift subs from Molly. Please be sure to thank Molly. If you got a gift sub from Molly or Panzer, thank them. Enjoy, guys. Thank you for the support. Caleb with a gifted sub as well. Out to the wisdom of Wes. Enjoy, Wes. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Thank Caleb if you were here, of course. Trend Bear, thanks to follow. Thank you as well, Drama, for the gifted membership on YouTube. I do appreciate the support, guys. It's incredible. Oh, Lizzie does not, apparently. Lizzie is hopeless, though, for some reason. I don't know why Lizzie would be hopeless. Probably the anxiety. That's probably contributing a lot, actually, to the depression, if I had to imagine. I think that ties in a little bit. I might be wrong, though. That would make a lot of sense, though, if being this anxious made her this depressed. We'll see. Bubbles, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you as well, Ark, for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 whole months. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Yo, Haspy, coming with a Prime as well. First time subscriber. I even got that before the alert popped up. What is going on? It's literally, dude, so many Prime subs today. I have no idea why. I feel like you guys are Oprah and I am the one singular audience member. Hello from YouTube to Twitch. Always up for something to donate. Panzer, you did not have to do that, but that's very kind of you. Thank you, Panzer, for the gifted membership. Looting makes you sad. I know that, but we only looted one thing off of a zombie. We did not even grab any other items. We really have not done anything. You know? I'll catch up on alerts in just a moment, guys. Let me get back to my base and prepare a nice little yummy stew. Lizzie does still live, guys, as well. Gaming chair or office chair? Office chair in most situations. Although I do have 2 gaming chairs. This office chair, I like it a lot, but it's kind of getting worn out, so I might swap to a gaming chair. We'll see. We will see. Emma with another 500 bits. Unreal. Thank you so much for all the bits today, Emma. That's very kind of you. Thank you as well, Baby Riley, for the tier 1 for 2 months. You're doing awesome, man. Love the dedication to your content. About to hop on Arc Raiders. Have a good one on Arc Raiders. I will be joining you in probably the next 1 to 2 hours and playing before I have to go to sleep for Atlanta tomorrow. But, my God. My God. I have this location as a base. This is my base, too. I actually really like this location. This place has been definitely a standout location to me. Oh, you know what's awesome, too? I have the rain collector, so I can actually just grab water from here. There's such little water in there, though. No way. Okay, well, I guess maybe little is not... I guess we have plenty of water. Never mind. It just seemed like very little water. It seemed like very little. Yo! No way. Wait, what? Snow! With 20 gifted memberships on the YT. That is unreal. No way. Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Snow, please be sure to thank Snow. There's too many names to even go through. But, I mean, so many people are getting hit by a gifted membership right now. Enjoy the gifted memberships, guys. Be sure to thank Snow. Enjoy the beaver emotes on the YT. Thank you for the follow, by the way, G Cubed on TikTok. Timmy with a Prime for 2 months. Very grateful for the primes. Snow is back, indeed, Jizzy. Yo, thank you, by the way, Ice Vision, for the follow-up. Guys, I will literally not be able to keep up with chat. It's wild. You remember the first message you sent on the Discord Zomboid chat? I have no idea. I remember nothing, guys. My brain is a void where information goes into and it never comes back out. Okay. That should be good right there. We'll throw that in, and we'll be good. Beaver, where's this shop located? I can show you in just a moment. Let me light my fire here. Oh, not the military backpack. We're trolling. Hold on. I'll just grab some clothes off of you then if I have to. That's crazy. I wanted to use my backpack, dog. We're not doing that. Alright. We'll let that cook up. That'll take a minute, though, for sure. So if you're curious where this base is located, I'll show you right now. We are right over here. It's this house. In fact, I'll literally mark that as my home right there so people know. So this little area over here, it's right on the highway into Louisville. It's very close by the quarantine zone. It's close enough where it's like a very easy 1-minute drive back and forth. But it's not like close enough where the zombies are going to be following you home, you know what I mean? So it's pretty nice to base over there. I'm going to go ahead and wait for that to cook up a little bit. Is it done? It's almost done. We'll wait a little bit. Okay, it should be done now. You can actually listen. It kind of has a different sound when it's done cooking. I'll be quiet. So the bubbles kind of get deeper. Like, it starts really bubbling when it's done. But it can be kind of it can be kind of hard to hear that if you're too far away, you know? Tosia with the follow earlier. Thank you for that. I may have missed that. I apologize if I did. Beaver, why are you rocking the duffel bag? I dropped my bag that I had all my gear in upstairs when we were working out. I just never put it back on. So I'm going to drop it off in a little bit. We're going to go and swap our bags out in a moment. For now, though, I need to fill out my water. I need to fix my water situation. We'll see. Fill that up. See if it goes well. Gamers Fun with a Prime sub for 3 whole months. Thank you for that. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. Thank you as well. Elder, or Elry, excuse me. I'm blind. And Moon for the follows. Yeah, this is on the way to Louisville. Is my stream lagging tonight? Wait, are you guys having lag issues? That is the bag that I actually need. My stream should not be lagging, but let me know if it's lagging, guys. No seems fine for me. Running great on Twitch. Okay, no lag, all good. Alright, I guess everybody else is fine. I'm sorry. You might be on your own in terms of the lag. It may, in fact, be a you issue. Oh, I do not need the steel rod quarter. I'll put that in here for now, I guess. I should probably sharpen that as well. I don't know if I have a whetstone, though. I thought I had one in here. I know I have one somewhere. If I don't have it up here, I'll just deal with it in the morning. Alright, I'll deal with it in the morning then. Sleepy time awaits. We are becoming quite tired. We'll wake up and be good. Sorry for the panic, everyone. It is okay, Zach. It's better to know, or to ask, and it not lag than it be laggy and no one says anything. Would it be weird if I said Lizzie Slay is my role model? No, I think honestly everybody should aspire to be Lizzie Slay. Her work ethic is tremendous, quite frankly. It's tremendous. So I love to see that personally. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the support during the hype train. You guys are insane. Molly, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, thank you for the subs as well. I'll hopefully see you when I get back from DreamHack. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming at DreamHack, by the way. I might not be doing any content while I'm away at Twitch at DreamHack, so it might just be low-key. We'll see what happens. But I'll keep you guys updated. If I do a surprise stream, I'll let you guys know in the Discord, of course, or on Twitter, one or the other. Horsder, thank you for the follow. It is indeed time to pay out the yes voters as well. Yes voters have earned their shmoney. Let me go ahead. Oh, wait, prediction already done. Thank you, by the way, moderators. I'll do the next Gamba for you guys. Do not fret. Let me go ahead and set that up. I'm going to do we survive the rest of Zomboid? Because I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a shorter stream than usual. At least not 13 hours long like it was this morning. And I do want to play Arc Raiders. So we are going to be playing a little bit more Zomboids, but we are going to be doing Arc Raiders in a little bit too. So we'll get out there and get active again. See if I can get further into the quarantine zone. But Gamba is ongoing, guys. Enzio, thanks so much for the follow. Can you explain what DreamHack is? It's a convention that is all about gaming. So it's actually, it's from what I've seen, it's very like esports oriented. So like if you enjoy tournaments, they host a lot of LAN tournaments there. You can bring your own computer over. They have streaming centers. There's a bunch of games that have little booths there you can check out if you want to try out new games. And it's also just like another networking place, basically, if you're a content creator in the industry or anything like that. So, but I will say, where TwitchCon was very focused on streaming, DreamHack is focused on gaming. So I would probably say if you're just like an average guy, you'd probably have more fun at DreamHack, personally. If you're just someone who you watch a few streams but you're not like really high key on streaming, you know, if you don't really care about streaming that much, you'd probably be better served just getting a ticket to DreamHack than TwitchCon. I think you'd have a better time. Also, DreamHack I think is cheaper than TwitchCon. How are you doing? I am wondrous today, Waterdog. I'm doing good. Nut Butter King, by the way, with a 55 stream streak. Let's go. Is your CDDA run still alive? Yes, it is. We still have Harlan, the CDDA player. We are going to go back to Harlan later on. For now, though, we are focused on the Zomboids. Oh. Nearly a catastrophic collision. Thankfully, we avoid that. You know what? I am going to fight those little guys over there just to clear out the highway. Today there was a mass walkout in Alberta for what? Like schools? Oh, schools. There was a walkout when I was in high school. I forget what the walkout was for, though. I guess that's it. I guess we're good now. Missed the streams because I had to study. No worries. You can actually check out the VODs channel. All of the VODs get posted to the VODs channel for anybody curious. If you're not aware, exclamation VODs in chat if you'd like to see that. Did you complete the Slayathon event? Yes, and now we're going for kind of an extra bonus round where we're trying to hit 10K. We are currently at 7,600 plus zomboids killed. So it's going very well. Our second attempt. I don't know why you're focusing to destroy that, of all things, but that's fine. Oh, hold on, there's more. I'm thinking about that lasagna again, dog. What level did you get to on Arc Raiders? I think I'm level 6 or 7. I cannot... 6, 7... I can't recall, though. One or the other. But I will be doing more quests later today. Oh, they are pulling out of there. I can actually leave you there. That car is fine right there. I can actually do that. Not that Gen Alpha garbage. Sorry, guys. It's infected my brain. I make YouTube shorts. It's inevitable. I actually... Okay. So, this is a fun little tangent. When I was away at TwitchCon... By the way, Bob, thanks for the rose. When I was away at TwitchCon... One of the big things Twitch is trying to do is they're trying to get more Roblox creators to do Roblox content on Twitch. I don't know why. I think that's kind of a weird thing. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's a gaming platform. They want people to play Roblox games on their gaming platform, but I don't know. But I'm sure many of you know the very popular Steal a Brain Rot game on Roblox. Dog, I had Artemis, who plays a bunch of Roblox, explain the actual unironic lore of the brain rots and like the story behind them, and then the mentality of the people that play Steal a Brain Rot, like the kids. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. You've got Tung Sahur, and you've got Ballerina Cappuccino. And apparently there's like a relationship they have or something. But then there's like alter ego versions of Tung Sahur, and then there's like Car. I don't even know anymore. It literally... But like there's unironically... Oh, that's bad. That was nearly death. There's unironically... There's genuine unironic, like... fucking deep lore. There's like Game of Thrones level writing behind some of the brain rots. I don't know. Hello from Australia. Hello there, Bear. How are you doing? I was trying to get a backpack and I got bite on the head. Oh, that is actually the worst. Yeah, unfortunately, you kind of need your head, so you are not able to chop that off. What the? I don't know if my cat is in my room or not. I just heard like a scratch sound effect, but I don't see the cat behind me. Are the zomboids banging on my own window? Oh, where? Dude, I am so confused where some of these guys are coming up from. Like, where did you come from? Like, unless they're hiding behind these boxes and the vines or something, I have no idea how they're rotating over. Because there's no fence, there's no pathing over there that they could get through. The only thing I can think of is, are they somehow going up here and vaulting over? That would make no sense. I've never seen a zomboid do that before. That would literally make zero sense. I have no idea how that would work. But I feel like I turn around and there's a bunch more that just are appearing. That just were not there when I walked in earlier. I don't know how that's possible. What place are we at? We are at the quarantine zone right now. This is the Louisville quarantine zone. Okay. I'm very curious to know how many have we wiped out here at the quarantine zone. I would love to know. I wish there was an after action report, actually. In fact, I don't know if I can say anything, actually. I don't know if I can say anything. I want to, though, desperately. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I think I'm not gonna get in trouble for saying it. It's fine. A long time ago, one of the Zomboid developers asked me and a bunch of other Zomboid people, like, what are some fun stats that we would love the game to track? And I gave them what I thought would be fun to track. And then they were like, cool, thank you. And we never really heard anything more about it. But I think what that was intended for was some sort of, like, after action report where, like, basically once your playthrough ends, instead of just being like, okay, you survived X amount of days, there might be a button where it's like, see all details or something. And then you can, like, scroll through just an endless list of stuff. But I almost wish if they add a feature like that, they go a step further, where you could even show, like, the map, show where you've explored, and then show, like, a heat map of the zombies, and show, like, this is where a majority of your kills were, this is where you got a majority of your gear, like, your high-tier gear. Like, that could be really fun to visually show on the map, like, not only where have you been, but, like, what did you do at those places. I would love that. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Again, that was, at this point, probably about a year ago. A little bit less, actually. It was, like, right after Build 42 launched in Unstable to the public, is when they asked about that. And I have not heard anything else since. That sounds like a lot for the game to track. I mean, you'd be surprised. Tracking that information isn't really too tough, from what I understand. At least a majority of that information. Some of it might be kind of difficult. But a lot of the ideas that we suggested that they talked about with us were very, very simple to implement into just, like, literally a counter. You know, just literally, like, a tick up every time X happens or whatever. Yeah, it's probably displaying it with the map prop. The map part would probably be the absolute hardest part of doing that. Again, this is just speculation on the map part. If they were to add that, that's a feature I would like. I don't think they would do that. I think it would just end up being a list that you get to see and scroll through. But that would be a fun idea. I gotta leave that up in the corner just to make sure we do not get muscle strained. I've done an eye surgery. Don't have to use glass anymore. Can't see a thing, but I'm still enjoying the stream. Oh no. Are you recovering from the surgery right now then? Oh wait, that one's still alive. Okay. That one was still alive. Oh, okay, you recover. I was about to say, like, wait, did the surgery not go well then? But it sounds like it might have gone well then. That's good. Best of luck recovering. By the way, Marcus and Luminous for the follows. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Needle and thread comes in clutch with deep wounds. You kind of need needle and thread. You're meant to suture needle deep wounds. Don't do this to me, Car. Thank you. Okay. As we were, I'm going to rest up for just a moment. Oh, I can't even super speed. That means the Zomboid is coming. Alright. Should be good now. Keyword is should be. I guess we'll work on long blunt today. Try to get to the next level, which we are pretty far away from. But if we push, we can get there. Vision will get blurry first, then it starts healing up. Blurry vision for a week. Yeah, so with my surgery, I got CARES done, C-I-R-S. The first day, my vision actually was a lot better. And then it got pretty bad. Like, day 2, day 3, that's when I noticed it starting to go, like, pretty bad. And then it's been fluctuating a lot. And I want to say it is finally starting to actually look like it's improving. Like, my vision feels like it's actually improving right now. It seems better than what it was. Say Lewis Card Guy, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome in. I think the surgery in English is called PRK. Did you get that done then? Were you getting the same thing? Oh, they baited. That's fucked. Wow, they baited me. They really tried that. Did I just multi-hit? What the hell was that? Wait, how did I knock the other person over? Still a double up arrow, by the way. Is crazy to witness. How are we still gaining weight? Project Zomboid is currently on sale. Yes, it is. It's $13 right now, guys. Friend, be curious. If you've never thought of getting the game yet, now is the perfect time. Because you can get it for massive savings. Okay, you need to stop. Very loud. Very loud. Is this build 42? Yes, it is. Right now we are on build 42. It's version 12.3 of build 42. Where's that banging coming from? Did they finally destroy the door up there? They've been working on that door for a while. I hope they did. What is the most interesting playthrough you've had? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I can pick just one, but kind of the standouts for me is, I would probably say, the ones I still think about pretty often. Obviously, Zooplar, that was the most recent one. Zooplar was pretty iconic because that's like the first time I ever played as a non-human in this game, and I would like to do something like that in the future. I just don't know what that would look like yet. I would say Rick Gravy, pretty iconic in my mind. The amount of stuff we did with him, the fact we did multiplayer stuff as well, combined and synced the playthrough across was pretty crazy. Von Doodle, there was a lot of deep lore that I had with Von Doodle. How many? I don't even know if you guys remember Von Doodle. Do any of you guys remember Von Doodle, out of curiosity? What is your long blunt level currently? I think we're level 4. We are currently level 4. By the way, DV, thanks so much for the follows. Lloyd and Alfredo. Alfredo, I would not say was an interesting playthrough. Alfredo was a good playthrough, but it was not, like, interesting to me. Von Doodle was the rage mod, yes. There was actually, before Rick Gravy, Von Doodle was probably the most intricate character lore I had. The idea, I'm just going to spoil it because he's fucking dead. The idea was going to be Von Doodle was like a fashion designer, obviously. He makes clothing, but he gets very upset. And it turns out whenever he gets upset, it's the CIA, like literally, you know, like mind controlling him, like activation code type shit to make him angry. And the Zomboid apocalypse was like all a scheme to test out how good is Von Doodle. Like, how good is what they did to Von Doodle. It was going to be really intricate. It was going to be really funny, I think. But yeah. That was tough to lose Von Doodle the way we did so early on. I was like, yeah, I don't even want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this no more. It was going to be a good one, though. Thank you, by the way, as well, Leon, for the follow. We saw the vision. I appreciate it, Winter. There was deep vision. I'm actually curious if I have the original files still for Von Doodle, because I know I made a cutscene. I was going to do, like, the storyline, like, throughout the playthrough we do. Like, every couple episodes, I would show, like, a cutscene at the start of the stream that I, like, pre-edited. That would show, like, the CIA's perspective or whatever, you know? And it was going to be interesting. It was going to be really interesting. And, just did not work out. Just did not go the way that I wanted it to. These guys are not fucking aware. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now they're aware. Finally, a door being banged upon. Oh. Are they finally about to break that door down? They might finally break down that door. Which is not great, because that means it's going to be an extra vantage point for them to flank me from. I'm actually not a huge fan of that, but that's okay. Oh, 100%. You have to add lore to a character. You have to add backstory and, like, roleplay a little bit to make your playthrough good, in my opinion. Yo, Moon, thank you very much for the Prime sub. First time subscriber. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. You should do more challenge videos. I have some thoughts on challenge videos. I actually was thinking of doing a very special challenge when I return next week, before I start up a lore run. But we will see on that. This is not the CDDA run. No, this is Lizzie. So Lizzie is just normal sandbox mode, but Harland is CDDA mode. That's what we need. Yeah. Hopefully that answers your question, Lord Foog. I'm not kidding. In Louisville, I believe, check the basements. They are a little sus. Oh, there's some weird basements. I know what you're talking about. I already know what you're talking about. Alright. I gotta go rest up. The crowbar has drained the Lizzie. The Lizzie is feeling quite tired. So we must go rest the Lizzie now, as we speak. We will back out towards the base. And I'll probably make yet another stew. And I think tomorrow, what I'd like to do, when we wake up, instead of doing more of the quarantine zone, because the corpse situation is getting really bad over there, we'll give it some time to decompose. I might go back over here, and I might just try to loot out these last few homes, just to see if there's any butter or, you know, food that we missed. Because the food situation after we're done with our stews is probably going to get pretty bad again. But the fact we're gaining weight means we have a bit of buffer. I would like to use that time we have with the buffer to get more food. Hit up the mall. I don't think that's a great idea. But we can drive by it, perhaps. We could drive by the mall. If you would like to do that. You know? How was Mr. Doodle lost? Ooh, Von Doodle, there's a short of it, actually. There's a short of it, actually. I want to find the short. Do I have the Von Doodle death? No, I guess I actually don't have the Von Doodle death. Although I have, oh, fuck. Okay, this is a good one though. This is kind of a good one. This is not the Von Doodle death, but I saw this clip and I'm like, you know what? Actually, this is a good video. Hold on, I gotta raise the volume though for you guys. I just now saw this pop up and I'm like, damn. This was good RP. Dude. I miss the RP server we had, man. I miss the Project Zomboid RP server, man. I really do. That was such a great uh thing. Oh. I don't know which short has my Von Doodle death, but one of the older ones has it. And that one was pretty tough. Oh my gosh. Okay. As we are. You know what I can do as well when I get back to my base? I can actually go probably read my book on butchering. That'd probably be a good idea. Waiting for Build 42 multiplayer? We are all waiting. We are all waiting for Build 42 multiplayer. You're laughing. He passed away and you're laughing, dog. I did have to mag dump and he should have taken off his armor. I did not think about that at the time, but his armor took all of the bullets I pumped into him, even though I had advanced trajectory enabled. So that was part of the issue. In your opinion, do you think in the near future, at least another year? It's not this year anymore. I don't think it's happening 2024, 2025. My last playthrough ended in the mall. Yeah, the mall is... I don't know if I want to go to the mall, to be honest, guys. Maybe we'll drive by, but I don't really... The hell was that sound effect? Spooky sound effects, guys. Spooky sound effects. Anyways. I guess there was no rain. That's fine. We'll just get more of the water over here. Or actually, wait. Is it in here? It was. Thinking May of 2026. If they drop it before summertime of 2026, guys, it's going to be a hot zomboid summer. I'm telling you. Literally, my life will be nothing but zomboid during summertime. That would be so fucking incredible, though. Can you imagine the servers we would run in the summertime? Everybody's going to be having free time. Everybody's going to be able to do fun events. Oh, I'm very much looking forward to that. If they do that, it's going to be a hot zomboid summer, I'm telling you. That might have been all the peas I have, too, by the way. Yeah, we are out of the peas already. They're not going to be that big of a stew, but that's fine. It'll get us where we need to be. That's okay. You playing Arc Raiders? I will be playing Arc Raiders in a little bit. Oh my god, I have a scratching ticket. Wait, I want to actually scratch the scratching ticket. I don't want to burn it. Would I have been a winner? Let's find out. Let's see what we get. I'm thinking hard yes. Oh, it did not say. That jackpot? Did I win? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're just gonna get rid of that. I have done cryogenic winter. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's the type of challenge I would do again, to be honest. Maybe I'll do it one more time just to have it up on the VODs channel. And, like, maybe turn it into a video proper. Because the last time I did it, I didn't have the VODs channel. But, cryogenic winter was not that fun to me. Like, it's fine, but it's the type of challenge where it's like, no matter what, it's inevitable you're gonna just freeze. Like, at a certain point, you literally get to the, you just get to the point where you can't do anything. You know? And that was... I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Like, you get one hole in a jacket, and guess what? You have to go find even more clothing now to get warm. Yes, Ruby. That was the name for Crouching Winter. I don't think Ruby was backed up to the VODs channel. I think we did that before I had the VODs channel. I don't know. You know? But, yeah. Would you try the Skyscraper Challenge one day? What is the Skyscraper Challenge, just so I know what you're talking about? Because I feel like I've already done a Skyscraper Challenge. And maybe I am mistaken. Also, one thing I want to do really quick. Just disable that. I'm going to go ahead, now that we've had our lovely stew, I'm going to have my butchering book out. And while we are reading the book, I'm just going to prepare something really quick off in the corner over here. Who was the fisherman? That was Shark you're thinking of, Shark Gillington, who did not survive a long time at all, but they left a very big impact, okay? That's what matters most. Thank you, by the way, Fluff, for the tier 1 for 25 whole months. I appreciate that. The Big Bad Beaver can also coax his antlions to attack specific targets, observe the training mannequin, and mark it well with another Pharopod. We need Half-Life 3 now. This is the same character from Slayathon. This is good old Lizzie Slay. We are continuing that playthrough. I'm pretty happy about that. Rude, how are you doing? Hello. What time is it? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Do you like Queso? I mean, he's cool. He's pretty cool. I have to go down before something happens to his world now. Oh dear, what happened? I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, we can super speed through this. We'll probably try to finish this book up before we go to bed as well. It would be funny if you played with Queso. I don't know if that would ever happen. But that would be kind of cool if it happened, you know? I would not, you know, I'd be happy to play with Queso. I just don't know if that would ever happen, truthfully. Also, did I not just have my stew? Are we really still hungry? I mean, I guess I'll finish off the rest of the... Well, half the cereal. Not all of it. There we go. And then just wait a little bit. Don't... It's okay. You're fine. You're good. We'll go to bed in just a moment here. Jeff, how are you doing? What is going on with the Jeff? Good to see you. YouTube's been recommending your shorts to me lately. I don't even know why. Haven't played Zomboid since build 41, but I subbed and started playing again. It was meant to be then. It was meant to be. Welcome into the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed the shorts. We're playing a little bit of build 42 right now. And it's a good time. We're having a very good session currently with Lizzie. We're trying to go for 10,000 Zomboid kills. We did 5,000 Zomboid kills in 50 hours, which does not sound like a ton, but it's actually a lot. I'm very happy with how the Slayathon went, actually. But we will see. Any streamer I've ever seen play Zomboid doesn't know what they're doing and doesn't care to learn. I think the bigger, like, variety streamers, yeah, they're just here to have fun. Honestly, I don't even blame them. I don't even mind. I'm someone who... I could see myself doing that myself. Like, if I get invited to play a game with someone else, and it's a game I've never tried, like, I'm only gonna play that once or twice, like, yeah, I'm just gonna go in and do dumb shit, you know? Have a goofy little time. If there's a little bit of mayhem, so be it, you know? I do not blame streamers who, they mainly play variety stuff, you know? They don't really care too much about Zomboid. They'll play it maybe, like, once every year for, like, a multiplayer event. They just jump in, they scream at the zombies, and then they log out, you know? I don't necessarily blame streamers for doing that. Because it's still entertaining, you know? It is still a fun time to watch. Oh, I did not mean to hit that one zomboid, but that's okay. Thank you, by the way, Luke, for the follow on TikTok. Thank you as well, Rude, for the follow. I do appreciate the follows, guys. For anybody curious, we are normally live Monday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you all return. I will not be live technically tomorrow for Friday because I'm actually going to DreamHack Atlanta. But if you guys are interested in the streams, definitely feel free to come back. I will be starting to stream again on Monday. That is the plan. Taco Knot? No way! What's going on with Taco? What is going on with the Taco? Taco, I feel like it's been forever. What have you been up to, Taco Knot? Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Never mind. We're fine. We're okay. We are good. What is the best piece of advice for a zombie noob? Play slow and do not be scared of them. They're really not that bad. The zomboids are really not that bad at all. No, I have my passport. I got my passport, Lord Foog. It came within a week. Dog, I think with the government shut down, the passport people are, like, actually doing their job. It seems very odd. The government seems to be running, at least on the passport side of things, it seems to be running faster than when it's open. I don't know how that works, but that's okay. Shotgun with no ammo. That's very sad. I think I already have a shotgun anyways, so I'm good on that for now. Finished my networking engineering final exam. I'm free. Taco, that's very exciting. Congrats. How did you do on the exam? Did you think you went well? Did it go good? Did you get an A? Or do you not know? It is because the passport part of the government is funded by passport payments and fees, not by federal government, which is shut down. Oh. Okay. Well, I have my passport. I'll show you guys it. I finally got it. So, we're good. Sweden is happening, 100%. It is happening. Minivan, thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Have to go to bed early last night. How was Arc Raiders? It was really good. We're going to be playing it again in about an hour or so. I'm going to be having a good time with it. I'm not going to show you the inside of my passport, but it is official. Let's see the inside. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Definitely can't do that. Clicked so much on the like button that it broke. I appreciate the likes. Thank you very much for smashing the like button, quite literally. Is it an EU passport? No, it's an American passport. Do I need a separate... passports work everywhere. What even isn't a passport that needs to be that many pasted? It's not even that much information. It's the pages for each stamp to a different country. So you have time, you know? Hi, man. Thanks so much for the follow again. Hey, man, just lost a 1-year, 2-month character. No way. I'm sorry about that. How did you die? A year plus? Oh, no. Dude, the longest run I've ever had, period, was 9 months. I still technically have that run, but I'm kind of like... I just don't know if I want to go back to that right now. That's tough, though. That is tough. We're not even 500 XP on Long Blunt Dog. That's also sad. Alright, we'll keep going down to the homes over here. One zombie caught me off guard. Yeah, dude, that's what it is. It's always one random straggler. I think that's how Lloyd died, too. Maybe I'm misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure Lloyd was chopping down trees as well for the mansion that we were building. And then, just dead, just gone. You know? Just all of that hard work. Toast. Oh, speaking of toast, I think we can call the Zomboids toast. Got bit and closed. Yep, that's understandable. Yep. A good old go home, go bed moment. Whenever I get bit, I don't even wait for the infection to kill my character. I just, like, literally... Boop, just be done. Also, I need that back on. I need that back on. Build 42? Indeed it is. We are on build 42. When was the last time you were here, Fengar? We are doing the Slayathon run right now. We're going for 10k kills right now on our playthrough. That's a lot. I will need short blunt for that. I don't know if I have short blunt, though. I do have a steel rod. Never mind. We're fine. We'll swap out then. I'm glad I have a short blunt on me. Ready to go. Crowbar. Can be put away in here. I don't need that for now. When will build 42 be stable? We do not have any sort of idea when that will be. We do not know. Hopefully soon, though. But probably not this year anymore. Tired of switching back and forth from multiplayer? Yes. I have a second computer behind me. And I keep that computer on build 41 just so I don't have to reinstall if I'm doing multiplayer stuff. But at this point, I don't even do multiplayer stuff at this point. Like, I'm just so... I've gotten so used to how build 42 feels that going back to 41, it just feels really gross now. Like, I can do it. It just feels so... It feels so different, is all. And I don't like that. I don't like that. You know? How do you swing so fast? I'm level 10 on short blunt. We are a construction worker, so we had a giant XP boost. Are we still gaining weight? Okay, that's actually kind of worrisome. I mean, we're at 82, which is fine. But the fact we're still double up arrow, I wonder what we're going to end at. Like 84? I hope we do not get overweight. What a good problem to have, though, I guess. Going overweight right now would actually be a oh, alright. Well. You know what? Actually... Oh, there you go. You're free. You're welcome, little buddy. Don't worry. I got you. Do you have any food in here for little old me? No. No food. That's tough. That is tough. That's okay, though. So we can cross that off the list. Let's check the other house down here. We'll keep going. There was the other house across the street that we did not check, but I think I'm 99% sure that's just fully looted. I'll step in there very quick just to take a look, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, our character's been depressed for a while now, actually. Which is fine. You know, it's okay. It is okay. Does the Dusk Mask actually help with corpse sickness? You know, ever since putting it on, I have not seen Queasy back at the quarantine zone. So it actually might be helping ever so slightly. And we've been hanging around a bunch of zomboids. I know the gas mask would be a much better pick. But the dust mask, I think, helps a tiny bit. To the point where we're not going to get immediately, you know, just dead right away, you know? From the corpse sickness. Because we were bad out there. When we were at the quarantine zone, we can actually test that. I can go over to the quarantine zone a little bit. I can just take off the mask and see what happens. If it goes up or not, then we know. I will need that wrench. Thank you very much. The world trade. Okay. I think we're good on that. Actually, wait. Does any of this make me not depressed? This will make me happy. Hold on. This will make me happy. I would like to be happy. Okay. Less depressed. Very good. Any other books? No? Okay, well that's fine. We'll find another book later on. No butter in there. Tragic. That's okay, though. Oh, here we go. Hold up. Hold up. Read that. We'll be good. A weight problem in the apocalypse? Lizzie is truly blessed. I know. I feel like that one girl from The Walking Dead. We're getting really low on supplies. We're practically starving. Starving. Ew. Really? Don't the magazines help? No, it only helps with stress. So it'd make me less anxious and less bored, but it would not help me with depression. So you can actually take a look right here. So stress and boredom down, but this one also gives her my unhappiness. Oh, Olivia, was that her name? I forgot her name. And I fed him spaghetti. What are you reading? That was just a random little book. I actually don't even know the name of that book. I just picked it up because it would make me not depressed. Please look at my previously sent message. Can you resend it? Because I can't really scroll while on, like, in-game and on Twitch. And doing that. If you resend it, though, I can do my best to read it right now. If it's a long one, if you could break it up into smaller chunks, that would be great. Oh, fuck. Oh, I once saw an ID with the name Jimmy McGill. I feel like that has to be random. I don't know if they would do an Easter egg like that. Maybe they would. Maybe they would actually, because isn't the, Saul Goodman attorney at law office somewhere in Louisville? Like, don't they straight up have a room that's just that thing? I'm pretty sure the ID is completely random. But maybe they have. I don't know. Enjoying the stream? I'm glad. Thank you for the comment. I'm glad you're enjoying Gore. Goodman Legal. Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do. Oh, this is going to be all looted. We'll see if there's food, though. Oh, don't be a toilet paper home, please. I beg of you. Friends are around here. Honey! Sugar, sugar. Honey butter? No. The cupboards are barren. Oh, they're barren. They're completely barren. Oh, no. Oh, I hear them all. They have such loud footsteps. They have such loud footsteps. No, the zomboids do not have rights, guys. I think we need to be very clear on that. I'm curious, what happens if I click that? It didn't do anything. Okay, because I don't have the top off. I thought that would be a way to, like, exploit the top of the wine bottle off. I thought you were in Atlanta today. I was supposed to go to Atlanta today. That did not happen. I have flights tomorrow now. I have a flight tomorrow. So we fly out, or excuse me, I fly out at a time early tomorrow morning. Early tomorrow morning. The Egg Family, you're my favorite streamer. Thank you. Very kind of you. Can you play this game with a controller? Yes, you can. It does have controller support. I will not be demonstrating that, though, because if I pull out a controller, it locks me to controller, and then I have to reboot the game, and I am not doing that right now. But there is a controller support. I will also take a fresh plunger. Maybe we make another plunger with barbed wire, perhaps. Let's take a look at the office flyer here. Looking for world-class office space. I sure am. Leaf Hill Heights. World-class infrastructure. Constant stream of highly trained LSU graduates and space to suit every single need. Right by the hospital, too. I mean, I'm sold. I don't know about you guys. I'm sold personally. We are level 10 short blunt right now. Oh my god. Okay, oh my god. Okay. Oh! Very spooky. Where's that honey at? I need a sweet treat after surviving that encounter. Let me get that honey. Claim to be great on deck too. I've tried it. A little small for my eyes. You can actually boost the UI scale if you want. And also zoom in your character. It does work on Steam Deck. I'm gonna be honest, I think the biggest gripe I have with Steam Deck is just probably the inventory management. But I actually would like to do... Can I tell you guys my idea that I would actually like to do? I'm thinking for a challenge, basically. I play Project Zomboid on Steam Deck. And I don't just mean like, oh, I'll like run Zomboid on my Steam Deck. Like, no, I will literally have a camera set up. And like, you will visibly watch me play Zomboid on Steam Deck. Like, with the controls on the Steam Deck. And then I'll also have the game streamed up there. Like, with a capture card or something. I'm thinking of trying that for a stream. Just to see how it would go. Like, how far would I be able to survive on Steam Deck? Do it? Okay, guys. What if we did it next week? Thoughts? WL? WL? What are we thinking? Because I'm genuinely thinking of doing that when I get back next week. Chest mount GoPro Zomboids. Oh my god, I could get the meta glasses and just record my POV. You won't? What if I do? All W's. Wow, I'm surprised to see that. Not a singular L. I'm shocked by this. I've been thinking of getting one. I'd love to see that. All right, I will do it then next week, guys. For Zomboid streams, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to do a challenge where I try to play Zomboid on Steam Deck. Okay? I'll have to set that up on Monday, but we'll figure it out. What is your longest survival time? 7 months, 29 days with our boy, Rick Gravy. We're going to go ahead and check out that home over there. There are many Zomboids as well along this path, but that's fine. We have a fence nearby I could run back to if I have to. Do they make prescription meta glasses? I'm sure they do. I know they make prescription VR goggles, like the Quests. If you have a prescription, you can actually get lenses that have your prescription on them. Or you can just get like an extra spacer or something, so you can wear your glasses while also wearing the VR headset. Bought Steam Deck at launch. I was so hyped. I've used it for maybe 50 hours so far. Wish I waited for the OLED. Yeah, I bought the LCD when it went on sale right when the OLED launched, so I kind of got a deal. But I don't really use my Steam Deck a ton. Like, every so often I'll use it whenever I'm, like, really desperate to play some games and I don't want to get up. Most of the time if I'm gaming, like, I'll get on my PC, you know? Like, it's not too hard for me to get up and just walk over to my PC. I don't travel a ton either, despite these past few weeks. I will actually take the cigarettes. just to have those. Lighter fluid. You know what? I will also take the lighter fluid. And then what is in this pot right here? Oh, that is absolutely gross. That is absolutely yummy, though. And I will hold on to that for later, because right now we're already double up arrow. So I'm going to just wait. Oh, never mind. We're stable. 83 stable. So that's actually great. I'm actually happy with that. We'll take it. Hefty. Thank you very much for the follow. A post. Thanks so much for the follow as well earlier. I missed that. This guy had a deagle with a lot of ammo, too. Okay, why was this guy loaded? Okay, I have to take all of this. I think this is our mission. I will take all of this back. I don't know why this one person had all of this stuff. But it is mine now. And we are massively over-encumbered. Yeah, very much over-encumbered. Alright, let's go back to our vehicle then. We will drive home. And if anything goes horribly wrong, I will drop all of this gear immediately. No, I already checked that. Never mind. Surely nothing bad will happen, though, as I walk back to the car along the path that I already cleared out, right? Surely nothing bad at all. Oh, there finally is out of breath. I'm shocked it took that long to get out of breath. At least we're building strength skill as we walk. We'll take that. And I'll be able to jog once we get back over to the street. There should not be a ton of zomboids over here either. Yeah, we're clear. Alright. That was not the end of the world. I'm very glad that went smooth. I was very afraid for a little bit. That was going to be very bad. But we're okay. Top 5 must-have mods. If you're on Build 42, Clean UI, I think, is one of them right away. This has been so handy. Also... That's not good. Also, though, the high beams mod, which I can't really demonstrate right now because it's literally daytime, but that is super handy for the nighttime driving. I love that. Right-click on Watch Set Alarm, I think, is a must-have. Vanilla Vehicles Animated. Very, very nice, simple visual flair that I don't want to play without. And then, honestly, I don't know what the 5th would be. If you're on 41, though, something like Dylan's Better Zombie Loot or probably More Traits would be a good pick. I might grab... I wonder if More Traits is available on Build 42 or not. I might look into if it is or not. We'll see. How many days have you been surviving already? We are 3 months, 4 days into this playthrough right now. That is how far we have made it with Lizzie. Lizzie Slay. Will you ever do anything with the week 1 mod again? We probably will try it out again at some point in the future, I'm sure. We actually just recently went back to the day 1 mod, just to have a little fun with that for Halloween. Even though Halloween's tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, so I did like a little early Halloween stream to celebrate that, and it was a good time. So I would like to do week 1 again. I'm just not sure when that would be. Okay, I feel like the zomboids are becoming a lot more active on this roadway. And I feel like we're going to destroy this car. If I am not careful. I already feel like somehow the suspension is worse off. Yeah, it just fishtailed there for some reason. Okay, there we go. Why no costume? Because I'm going to be getting on a plane, guys. Friday, I'm going to be going onto a plane. Stable Build 42 in November. It's not gonna happen, guys. I'm so sorry. It's not gonna happen. It will literally not happen. I apologize. Has driving become easier with ragdoll physics? No, probably harder, actually. I think the vehicles are a lot more, wild with more traits. Or, not more traits, excuse me, ragdolls. But to each their own. I've had the car flip over so many times, just randomly. Actually, let me put all of this ammo stuff. I need to stop queuing. That's on me. I keep accidentally pressing Q and I'm trying to hit W. Deagle, that can go away. We did not finish our butchering book, so we'll Fix that later on. The shotgun, the M9, the MSR rifle, and all of the other ammunition we collected. I think that's, yep, in here. There we go. Not the end of the world, guys. Not the end of the world at all. Oh, and a little bit of vino. Actually, wait a second. I told myself I would allow myself every day that I do a good job at the quarantine zone. I'm owed a beer. I'm owed one. I deserve one for sure. There we go. Nothing quite like a cold one. Or should I say, a lukewarm one. After a hard day's work. Alright. And now, the rest of the evening, we will finish up our wondrous book of butchering. We'll see how much progress we can make on that before it gets too dark. Kimar, welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, they flip way too much. What is the mod for the models with the open doors? That is Vanilla Vehicles Animated. It is so nice. I really like it. Would you say guns are a viable option in Build 42? They're about the same as Build 41. Maybe a little bit easier. Actually, probably easier than Build 41 to use and like actually be effective with. But I mean, they're still guns at the end of the day, so they're going to be pretty dangerous to use in some positions. You know? What are some reasons I should buy Zomboid? It is literally endless content. You can do almost anything in this game with the amount of mods, the challenge modes, the sandbox options you have, the giant map, the different play styles, traits, and skills you could explore. You could literally, like, basically, whatever you can think of, you could do. If you want to go fishing, go ahead. If you want to go hunting, hunt down some deer. You know, if you want to farm and raise chickens, you can do that. If you just want to run around causing chaos, there's plenty of places you can go that are filled with dubious little creatures. They are everywhere, all right? Especially around Louisville. And it also has multiplayer, so if you have friends, at least on Build 41, if you have friends, it's a great time to play with friends, of course. I think we will go ahead and slumber right there. Hopefully wake up at a normal time. Do not wake up at like 1 in the morning. I will be so upset. Don't do it to me. 2 in the morning. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, 2 in the morning. Perfect. Basically, it's if Daisy and Vane had a baby. Kind of. I think the isometric isometric camera and the atmosphere of this game is also another big selling point. Just the vibe this game gives off, you know? For me, that is a big thing. But, yeah. Guys, I think, despite the fact we woke up at literally 2 in the morning, I'll super speed through time. I'm gonna have to eat some food as well. What's our weight looking like? Maybe I mean, I'll eat something because we're very hungry. I'll have a little bit of the peanut butter right there. Have a fourth of that. That should be enough, right? No, it's not. Okay, well, the canned fruit beverage. Oh, that did not help with our hunger at all. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. For now, though, guys, I think this is a great place to leave off for the evening with our friend, good old Lizzie. We did a very good job. We've gotten a lot more kills today. We're 77% of the way there at this point, which I'm very, very happy about.